Welcome to World 14.1 Tournament 2013. This is the Inside Pool and NYC Grind production. We're broadcasting on Ustream.tv across the galaxy. And we will be here for this race to 200 with Oliver Ortman and Dennis Hatch. I will be joined by Johnny Archer very soon here. So we'll watch the opening break. All right, we're going to try to get Stevie Moore and Johnny Archer, my friends out there. Albie's working it for you. Welcome our moderators, Pops89 Live, Corner Market Bob, Upstate Al, Anya 758. And of course, we want to welcome J.R. Coward of Inside Pool Magazine, the mastermind, who is not here at the World 14.1, surprisingly, but he's here in spirit. Thanks for having me here, JR, and it's a great honor. This event's being brought to you by Dragon Promotions, Championship Billiard Cloth, Olhausen Tables, Fury Cues, Aramith Billiard Balls, Master Chalk, Pool and Billiards Magazine, Amsterdam Billiard Club, the National Amateur Pool League. The stream's being brought to you by InsidePoolMag.com, NYCGrind.com, Dragon Promotions, CNGGas.com, that's Charlie Niner, Gas.com. Steinway Billiards, of course. Manny, Larry, Ross, Anna, all the rest. George. Thanks, guys. If I forgot anybody, I'll remember you later during the match, I'm sure. Okay, Dennis Hatch underway. Looks like he's got a really nice little way out here. See where Dennis is left. He's got to play the 6 ball. He could play the 5 actually as well. I want to welcome Capone's Billiards in Spring Hill, Florida, who's watching out there. Welcome, Rocky. All right, I'll turn my mic down just a touch. Yeah, we're hoping Dennis Hatch makes the Moscone Cup team. That would be awesome. Definitely thank John Lehman, doing a great job, our announcer and host and tournament director. And he's looking quite a sporty-looking guy, too. Yes, Dennis said he's playing with a 20-year-old Mucci with a Predator shaft.
Okay, that was Finland's Mika Eminen over Danny Berruti. Let's get a round of applause for your own New York City, Danny Berruti.
It's like Mika
finished once again.
Mika won.
And he'll be moving to California soon, so anybody want to buy him some Korean food and some kimchi and beer. That's Mika Eminen advancing to the quarterfinals. I believe it's his 5th time making it to the quarterfinals of the World Tournament.
Darren's at 149 to 61 in favor of Mr. Appleton. and Sean Wilkie is at the table at the moment. That was actually Charlie Williams announcing. Dennis surveys the table. Dennis is just about the most polite guy you could ever meet, I'll tell you. He's really respectful and polite. I think you'd be really surprised. So Bustamante, Torsten Homan, Jason Shaw, Stephen Cohen, and Mika Eminen are all through to the next round. This is a race to 200.
All right, we have another result. Mr. Shane Bamboni's been eliminated. And
wow.
This is his first time playing in the World Straight Pool Tournament. He's #1 ranked player in the United States. He'll be back here for the 10-ball tomorrow. But still, not too bad. Top 16 is first prize. Give a round of applause for Shane Bamboni, South Dakota. Probably the first and only South Dakota person ever to come play in straight pool. Good job, Shane.
So we'll have 10-ball action tomorrow. We'll have the Steinway Classic.
And once more, advancing to the quarterfinals, second year in a row, going after a repeat. The reigning world straight pool champion, Sir John Schmidt, to the quarterfinals, top 8.
All right, John Schmidt makes his way through.
And Mr. Schmidt has run, I believe, 100 balls in 3 of his last 5 matches.
There you go. It speaks for itself. Dennis is a really, really great player. He's been playing for 30 years, so you would expect that it would. You would expect that. Good job, Mika. All right, fingers. Tell me a story.
Tell you a story.
I guess I always say that.
There once was a man from Nantucket. You want to hear that story?
Did he do something with a bucket, I would assume?
He might have.
All right, Dennis Hatch. Dennis is a great player. We were just commenting about how long he's been playing pool.
Yeah, 30 years I think he's been playing.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Think he's going to play the combo? I think
Of
he's
course.
going to play the combo. He's got a pretty big pocket with that 10 ball sitting there.
He's got to get rid of this, too. It's a perfect opportunity. Uh-oh.
It is, but it isn't. You know,
Yep.
He's got to make sure he's got a shot afterwards.
Now he's got to fire the 5 in the upper right-hand pocket. Or play a safe.
Yeah.
He's a shooter, though. I see him going. Oh, he's looking at the wired 6-8.
That ain't wired. Now it's a 10 ball there. Not a chance. He's got a small pocket, though. A real small pocket.
You're right. That 10 ball came into play.
Oh, yeah. That
He jumped up, too.
that was the first run from the opening break, I believe, right?
Yes.
He's got to be careful on that. Ortman's known for running sets out.
Now you would maybe look at that.
He might play the
Wait.
7. Yeah, well, he might play the 7.
7 goes, yeah.
If the 7 goes, he'll stay
Then he can-
underneath. He don't have to play the combo.
Doesn't have to risk anything.
He's not reaching exactly. And plus, he breaks up everything from there, unless he wants to maybe play the 2 into the 8, and I don't know if he
Right,
can draw
that's what I
into
was
it.
looking at.
Or just play the 10 into the 8. There you go. Whatever shot he decides to play, you know it's going to be the correct one. No, now he's got the 2. He's going to have to come up pretty high to get up on that 7 in order to play it. Good shot.
Yep. Beat
Kicks
the ball out.
Kicks out his break.
Mm-hmm.
Play the 6 now. 7 will go towards the pocket. He can break that out. Yeah, he didn't want that to go
No,
in.
did not.
He's all right, though. He had insurance. 11's there.
I mean, that's the end result. You want to make all the balls, but sometimes you want to leave a ball in the pockets to play position for another shot.
Exactly. Now he's actually kind of stuck a little bit. He's got to get back underneath where he is now to play the 3 and 5, it looks like, in the upper right-hand corner. They both will go, so he just has to get there. Which is actually easier said than done. You can go into him right now if he wants. Perfect. Little angle on the 5, good on the 3, 2 rails for the 15.
He's just going to drop to the bottom rail here.
He might draw up to the side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like he's aiming at the very bottom of the ball there.
Yeah, it's easy to control. He kind of played like a skid shot.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a thin angle now. But he should be okay. Soft spin, 2 rails. They just decided to go 1 rail, even better. Good angle on that 15, and he He's in control right now. Again, we're playing a little longer race to 200 today. Yesterday, I think, was 150. Today's 200.
200. Yeah, the last match was what, 3 hours?
Yeah, that was a barn burner.
I did the first hour, so and then you stepped in and did the last 2.
That was quite a match, and it was a good match too. Max Everly took a lead. He took a good position off of Torsten Holman, and then Holman settled down and came right back and defeated Max in the end there. He got stuck in the pack there. It's a little
Sure did.
unfortunate. You wouldn't have expected him to do that.
I need to lay that out a bit faster. Talk for a few minutes.
All right, I'm going to be joined in a booth here in a minute by none other than Mika Immonen.
Hello again.
How you doing, Mika?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
You just got off the table, didn't you?
Yeah,
How'd that match go?
good. I won. I beat Danny Baruti,
Right.
200 to 84.
Oh, okay. Was it a close match? Yeah, was it?
Well, no, I mean, it wasn't really. I got away. In the beginning, it was close. It was like 40
Right.
to 37, and then I ran like 50 balls or something, and then he had another opportunity, but he didn't capitalize, and then I ran like 80. So I was
Oh,
up
all right.
to like
You put a
that's
couple of
pretty
good runs on him.
Yeah, pretty good difference at that point, and it puts a little bit more pressure on the guy.
Sure. Now he's in such a hole.
Yeah, so yeah, he couldn't get it going in the end, and then I finished off.
Oh, good. All right. So who do you play next?
I'm not, like super pleased, but I'm pretty happy I was able to produce like consistent runs.
Right.
But I have to play better next match. I'm playing a winner of Darren Appleton and Sean Wilk,
Oh,
and
okay.
Darren ran 140 something.
Yeah, I think he ran
First inning,
148 or 149.
obviously, he is in top shape. So if he wins, I have to just step it up a little bit.
What time do you play him tonight?
Well,
what time
it's-
would your next match be?
The next match would be 7:30. Darren's on the table. Looks like he.
Yeah, you got a couple hours to relax, get something to eat,
Yeah, it's nice.
get a little recharged.
Yep. Tough combo.
Yeah.
Did he call that ball straight in? That was amazing. That was a pretty tough shot, actually. So
Dennis, I don't know.
on the back rail, that was an excellent shot.
Right. Well, I don't know if Dennis is known for his straight pool.
Well, I think he is. I mean, he
Yeah.
is. He's
Little bit?
from the Northeast, and he's got a straight pool background. Definitely. It's not. I mean, we haven't seen him much in straight pool tournaments. As much
Right. Well, that's what I
would
was. That's
think.
what I meant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's definitely got that.
He knows how to play it.
Yeah. No, he knows the patterns and gets into the flow. Got a little work to do here. And he's going to break those balls a little bit, but then...
He's got to make sure he gets. Oh, he missed the 10.
Yeah, he...
Looks like he rushed it a little
Yeah,
bit.
he rushed it. Looked like the backstroke was super fast, and he wasn't really feeling comfortable.
Right.
But it's one of those shots where didn't look like he was really playing position anyway, as we can see.
He didn't
Although
lose anything.
It would have been different if he made the ball, of course.
Right.
But
Oliver might have a shot on the 6 ball in the upper right-hand corner.
yeah, I think the 6 passes.
Other than that, I
We
mean,
don't know if he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna look at it right here. That's the shot right there. You can just float it up.
yeah, you'll have the 13 next.
Yeah.
So all you really have to focus on is making the
Almost
ball.
yeah, you want to almost like aim for the front nipple.
Right. Yeah, the point before
Just-
the pocket.
Yeah, just play pocket speed and make it, and then start working out the rest of the rack.
Have the tables started to tighten up a little bit?
Yeah, you know, gets a little worn. Oh, he just nailed it. He didn't want to like take any chances there.
Yeah, because I know in the beginning of the week with the new cloth, they slide a little bit. You can hit
Yeah,
that more off the
they're
rail.
still sliding more than I expected at this point.
Right.
But I guess that's the championship cloth. The way it's a little thicker than Simone's 860, so takes a little bit longer to settle in. I guess just
Right.
still a little slippery.
Well, Oliver's is in pretty good shape right here. Looks like the 7's out far enough for a break shot. If it's not, I'm sure he can push it out. He might do it right now.
Might go into those a little bit. He wants to open up the 4 and 3. I think he's got an angle to like kind of push in the middle of those two balls.
I think, yeah, he'll push the 3 ball down the table now. He'll have the 4 next if he
Or you
wants
can
it.
just nudge it.
Yeah.
Just nudge it a little bit like that.
Perfect.
And looks like 7's a break shot.
Yeah. He can get on that with any number of balls
He
that are
could,
up top. So
I think he wants to get rid of the. Is that the 12 ball up there? You want to
might be the 11.
Take care of those as soon as you can.
11 or the 13.
Okay. So he's looking to play shape for the 10 and maybe get rid of the ball that we were just talking about.
Right.
Looks like 13. Because that's no good there. That's not like it. And that must have skidded. See?
Yeah, he pointed at that.
He was, he was stroking it definitely, and he wanted to go further to get rid of that ball now. But then he's got to change of plan maybe. He doesn't. Yeah, he wants the cue ball to get clean.
Exactly. He's looking for the tournament director.
My mic is not fine.
All right. I wonder how.
Well. Hello.
Is he too loud? Too quiet?
1 2 1 2.
We're gonna see if we can get Alvin.
Yeah,
Going around and get him to adjust the mic.
I'm not the technician. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Sammy? What's up?
All right, there we go. Oh, it's too hot. It's not. Some people are saying it's good. Some people are saying it's not.
Okay, let's just assume it's good.
Yeah, we'll have to go at the middle of the road there. All right, now we got Oliver's got to alter his game plan a little bit, but
yeah, not a major.
No, he can still get on that 7 regardless.
Still, he doesn't want to leave that for those last balls. Wants to get rid of that ball uptown as soon as he can. I personally don't want to leave it for the last ball before the break shot.
Right.
It's too close to the rail.
If he's got a lot, I was going to say.
You can't really, you can't maneuver, you can't cheat the pocket, you can't.
I think you hear the angle right there. He could have backed up a little bit, a little draw, and got on that better. He could have came down for the 1 next. But again, I'm not going to second guess Oliver.
Maybe he's going to use the 5. I really don't know.
You might use the 13 as his key ball to get on the 7.
Yeah, no, he's going to take it now, and then he's going to play straight for this other ball and just stop shot. Just get out of the rail like 6 inches.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Perfect.
Looks like just a stop shot. And it'll be in perfect condition.
Move the mic
Continue his
away.
run.
Okay, it's away.
All right, we got a second while he racks. You want to thank any of your sponsors while we got you? Well, you got a chance?
Personally, yeah, of course, I'd like to thank MezQ's, Kamui Products, and I got to thank Steinway Billiards for hosting
Right.
hosting this great event.
Isn't it?
And
It's a
all
great
the other
room, too.
sponsors, Inside Pool. And of course, I gotta, do a shout out for Amsterdam Billiards. I've been playing there for years too.
Sure.
But I like it here. It's a good player's room.
Yeah.
It's a couple of nice little weekday tournaments here, and great food, great conditions.
Yeah, it's a good atmosphere for playing pool. All right, Oliver's ready to break again.
All right, looks like I'm gonna play Appleton. He's on his final rack.
Yeah, he's 191 with an open rack, it looks like.
And
Alvin's
is it
doing a
over?
little adjustments with the mic, so give us a little feedback. I'm going to see how...
Looks like Sean Wilkie's like packing his stuff, so it must be over already.
Well, it's 191 to 61, it says on the cards, but I don't see him shooting.
Yeah.
Anybody, are they still over there, or is it?
No, I think it's done. Sean's packing his stuff.
Yeah, it
All right,
looks like that's over.
Back to this match. Oliver's, he's got an open rack here. A little bit of traffic there in the
Let's
middle,
get
but
around
nothing.
Foster right for our top 16 rank, all the way from Maryland, one of the best players on tour in the United States today,
Yeah, the mic's
Sean
broke.
Wilkie. Come get some. Coolest nickname on tour. Good job, Sean. Ninth place
Sound
tie.
great.
And that is advancing to the quarterfinals for the second year in a row. World Games gold medalist, two-time US Open champion, and two-time world champion. Looking for his first gold here at the World Tournament. Darren Appleton, good job. He's at the high run of the event, 148.
Yeah, Darren Appleton just defeated Sean Wilkie. He'll move on.
He'll be back tonight at 7:30.
Yeah, it was predictable after. Pretty tough to come back after the guy runs 148.
148.
From zero. Just you definitely have to produce. Okay, Oliver's opening up the rack nicely. He's now the rest is just
Yeah, just pick out
position
your
play.
your break shot. It doesn't need to go into anything.
Yeah.
Everything's
He's got
open.
a 12 and 10. I think 10. The 12 ball looks
12
better.
and a yeah.
Or he could.
He's fine
You
from
know,
there.
if he gets rid of the 9, he can play the 13 in the side and bump the 6 if he gets position.
Right.
But it's not like absolutely necessary.
Yeah, he can just pick around the stack right now.
But sometimes I like, people like to play as a right-handed player. You like to, come up to the side of the table and play the right-handed break shot.
Right.
You can get closer to the ball.
It's easy to reach
It's,
too, I guess. from that
sometimes it
side.
just gets a little too nifty and complicated to try to
Right.
do that. But if it's a free shot where you can just bump the ball and then get position, it's all about having that insurance ball. So he's probably leaving the 10 this time.
Yeah, 11's going to be his key ball, and that's going to be it for this rack.
Almost. This is slowed down quicker than I thought. Yeah, Oliver's a very fierce and experienced straight ball player. I'd say probably the most experienced in the whole field. So
Right. Well, he's won the event twice.
yeah. Thanks for rubbing it in. I mean,
I was going to ask, have you ever won the World Straight Pool?
no, I lost to. I got to the finals.
Oh, there you go.
I lost to Cohen and Ortman.
All right, well, maybe
up.
this is your year.
Yeah, well,
Why not?
it's a long road.
Yeah, well, you're near the end of it, though.
Yeah. I mean,
You
that's
know,
why
why
I'm here.
not?
I'm here because I believe I can win.
Sure, why can't you? What's your high run?
267.
267. You know how to play the game.
Yeah.
You got just as good a chance as anyone else right now.
It's just basically, if you get the first shot and you produce the run,
Yeah,
you're the favorite of the match.
exactly.
Just,
So it might do you a little good then to practice your leg before the match starts.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Also got to practice the break,
Yeah.
get the speed of the table, and see how it's breaking. So I'm not
Well,
sure.
wish you luck anyway.
There's gonna be 2 quarterfinals at 5 and 2 quarterfinals at 7:30, and I'm in the 7:30. But I don't know if I'm gonna be on TV or not. But it would be fun if it was streamed.
Right. Well, we'll see. We'll see if you're going to be playing Appleton. Man, that'll be a great match to put on TV.
It's a good match.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But then again, once you get this deep into an event like this with these top quality players, every match,
Yeah.
is TV quality.
Yep.
A TV caliber match. Well, that didn't come open too well right there.
Yeah. He's got a ball in the side pocket.
Yeah, and played a 9.
Ball for the 9. 9 in the side and then come back down.
He might have the 6 ball
Play
next.
shape for the.
You can use the 6
15.
maybe to help break him out a little bit.
No, I think he's going to play the 15 next. And pick a few balls. If he gets straight on the 15, he can. Oh, is he playing
He
a
might,
combo?
yeah.
Wow, this is a tough combo.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
if
I would rather play the open shot here. That's my opinion.
Sure, it's so much easier.
This is an off-angle combination. I mean, he must really think the pockets are big. He's going for this one. Then again, the side pocket's big too, so I just don't see any. There's nothing really. I mean, it's a little risky.
Yeah, I think he's got more options.
Percentages are a little different.
You know,
Playing
if
the
the
ball
ni-
inside.
If the 9 ball wasn't there, fine. Then he would play this. But he's got easier way to
There's
get
a
in.
reason why he's a 2-time U.S. Open champion,
True.
2-time world champion. Ain't straight.
There you go. That's true too.
So it's a very it's a rewarding shot. Not an easy shot, but a very rewarding. Because sometimes you could it's a give and take. You
Right.
gotta take one tough shot to earn an open rack.
Right. Yeah, I was going to second guess a guy like Oliver Ortman. You know, like you said, he's won it twice
But
already.
it wasn't a gimme. That's the whole thing.
Right.
He executed it well. Yeah. Somebody's asking. Cohen is playing. Yes, he's playing later. Cohen is up against Bustamante in the quarterfinals at 5 p.m.
Yeah, even that'd be a good match.
Yes.
Like I said, once you...
Bustamante ran 140 against Corey,
Right.
so he's getting in the zone. You can expect all the players in the quarterfinals to be in the zone.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
expect that.
yeah.
All right, so Oliver's running pretty smooth here.
He's got the 6 as his break.
Got a 6. 15 is an option. It's a different type of a break. It could be like one of those force follow breaks. But
He might be
6
able-
is a better control break.
He might be able to push out the 4 from here if he wants.
Probably bump into it a little bit, but he's not.
There you go.
He's not
Well,
going to look for a break shot over the 4. He's just going to
Yeah, that went a
play
little too far.
positions.
Plus, he's got the 9 and the 5 for key balls up top, so.
Good hard. All right. Johnny Archer just popped in.
Johnny Archer's going to be in the booth later. I think Alvin's going to do a little interview with him. We got that to look forward to.
All right, so Oliver's definitely leading the 6 ball. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah,
Yeah, he'll leave the 6.
play a little lefty. Maybe get the 5. 5 next. 5, 14, 9.
I
Play a
think
stop now and then kind of just screw back with a little spin.
if he draws back an inch, he'll have the 9, then a stop on the 14.
I like
have
stopping
the
the
angle.
5 right now and then just kind of drawing off the 14 with a little bit of a right English.
Right. Yeah,
then
because this one when he
get
plays,
straight on the 9.
what is it, the 12? The 9, yeah, you can just roll forward just a touch or
Oh,
even
he hit
stop
it
it right
softer.
there.
I
He'd be
thought it was
perfect.
gonna hit the rail, but it was
It looks like that's
left
going to give
angle.
him 50. I think he's at 36. 36 to 38, 50 or 52 to Dennis Hatch's 20. And he looks good at the table. He doesn't look nervous.
Yeah.
He doesn't look,
No,
he looks
I mean,
comfortable.
this is his element. Oliver just got inducted to the Straight Pool Hall of Fame.
Yeah, true. That was that
the other
Wednesday?
day. Yeah. And so we're watching Hall of Famer play straight pool.
Yeah, that's
But, you know,
beats cutting the
what more
grass.
can you expect?
You know, if you guys want to model your game after somebody, he's a good choice. So along with Mika and everyone else who's in this event right now.
All right, looks like he's gonna hit that 2 in the rack pretty full, so he can basically a little bit of a right draw, little stun draw, just come up the same direction where he's at right now.
Perfect. We saw in the last
He
match,
drew it a little far there, but you know he's still
Torsten
okay, wide open.
Torsten plays that shot and he draws it way back to the end rail and back down. And he scratched twice doing that in the last match.
Yeah, it's a little risky. You know, if you don't know exactly where the cue ball's going, he's taking a chance.
Right.
Oliver almost rattled that ball, but slides in. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. The break shot when you don't know exactly where it's going,
Right.
it's risky. Sometimes if I'm hitting like the gap between 2 balls, I can play with an inside draw and it just goes straight up table.
Right.
But you gotta make sure it's like almost simultaneous.
I notice when you play a lot of your break shots, you do play a little bit of inside spin, so that if the cue ball comes out to the side rail, it spins up above the pack.
Yeah, if I hit the little bit more of the top ball first and then the lower ball, then I'll play with the inside draw.
Right.
And it hooks around. It makes a little loop.
Right.
It hits the rack and then it hits the long rail and then comes back to the center of the table.
Right. Gives you, I guess, best
That's
chance.
one of my favorite break shots.
Right. Your best opportunity to get another shot from there.
Yeah, because you can hit it with a little bit of pace and opens up the rack nicely.
Well,
But sometimes I just play a little bit softer and just pick a few balls and then start, loosening up the rest of the things.
right. Yeah, you really don't have to smash them wide
it's a little
open.
bit of old school.
Well, yeah, but it works though.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's...
the reason why they played it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't argue with results.
This is a tough cut here.
He overcut it.
it.
Sure did.
Wow.
He's not going to be too happy there.
Yeah, if anything, undercut it.
Well, Dennis is happy to get back to the table.
Oof, that was like, he had an open rack.
He's a little unfortunate with the
shocking.
leave, you know.
Yeah, I think the first shot, he played it bad because it bobbled in and then became a different angle than what he was trying, and then it just built up from there. Sometimes it's such a small thing that destroys the whole run. And he got a little funny shape there and he overcut the ball. So then it's got to be relieved to get back to the table.
Oh, sure. What is that, 54? Oliver's 54 20.
The result between Shane Van Boning and John Schmidt. John Schmidt won. Yeah, Shane couldn't really get going today, and John actually had 180, and then Shane missed a break shot, and then he just gave the match away.
Right.
So he was probably not too pleased at that point.
Well, he really doesn't know straight pool just yet, Shane.
Yeah, he
know.
this was his first straight pool event, I think. So, but he played good against me yesterday.
I think he ran 100 the first time he got a chance in his opening match. I'm not sure who he played against.
Yeah. It's funny. He probably once he gets to know a little bit more about the game, it gets more difficult because now you want to play the
Yeah.
right patterns. But you know, when you're like just starting, it just you don't think too much and then just go with the flow. And
Yeah, we'll see how his game
it's
evolves.
funny. It's a funny game.
I think a lot of straight pool players are going to be a little upset if he starts to play straight pool more often. But we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, Dennis left himself a little funny in there. But he's back in shape. Play the ball in the side pocket and then see the
Yeah,
other balls in the side pop up.
he should be pretty good from here.
Yeah, no, it's good. Just stun this ball.
I'm not sure what Dennis's high run is, but he knows how to
Oh,
pocket
no.
balls, so.
I'm sure it's up there. Play that in the corner.
Yep, perfect.
He's going to have to roll. Like, had he drawn back a little bit more, he could have just kind of stunned that and get the angle, but now he's going to just roll it a little bit. Oh, he still could stun. That's good.
Perfect.
He had the perfect
All
angle.
right. Dennis Hatch starts his comeback. He's trailing 54. I'm not sure how many balls on this rack he has. Most of them, I think.
Oregon. I haven't been there. Well, I mean, I've been to Seattle many years ago. 5.
You think he's going to hit this one
There's too many questions, man.
center ball, high ball, little bottom maybe?
I like the Oregon Pinot Noirs. Pretty famous for that. So I wouldn't mind visiting. Like a little vineyard.
Dennis's high run, it says, is 323. Wow. I wouldn't think his high run in straight pool was that high. But
Yeah, that's an excellent.
that's quite impressive.
See, I told you he's a straight pool player.
There you go. All doubts should be resolved at this point.
Risky here. Look at this.
Yeah.
He clustered up some stuff. He's got a shot here, but he let the cue ball run a little wild there.
Well, he still might have to settle down a little bit.
He's gonna have to get rid of that cluster ASAP because you don't want to leave that towards the end.
I think the only break he's got right now would be the 5. It's a little low. He could play the 8 too, I guess, but he might try and move something else into position. Give himself a better break shot. But
Does the 2 ball go? Guess so.
yeah, he might have angle now to go into that 1.
Yeah, he's definitely going there. Just wants to make sure where the cue ball stays. Beats him. Okay.
Well, there you go. That'll work. He's got the 8.
I don't know about that. It's not ideal.
No, but
I think he hit the wrong ball first. I mean, it's just you don't want to play a lot of these long shots.
I think he should roll forward and take out the 2 on the right next. They don't need to be there.
Those balls.
Yeah.
That was a good shot.
And
Good
from there, he can
recovery.
get anywhere he needs.
Yep.
He's still got the 4. He's got the 1 as a good break shot.
Yeah, it's wide open.
So we could be seeing Dennis here start a high run of his own. Again, the races are to 200 today, a little longer than 150 from yesterday. Not quite as easy to run out a match, in a race to 200, but
Looks like some of the players are rolling in for the Steinway Classic here. I can see Jeremy Sosa is in the house.
yeah, that starts Sunday, I believe, right? Starts right after this, Sunday,
yeah.
Monday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Wow,
The finals are Tuesday, so
that would be a nice
I
event.
expect a lot of good players for that one.
He's going to try and get that 15 out of there. All right, he's taking the 4 out. He's going to use the 1 as his break shot. 14, it looks like, will
I
probably
think
be the key ball.
some people are amused because I said nipple about the point,
Right.
but that's hey,
That's a
I
term.
learned that from the Americans, man.
That's what we call it.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of little innuendos in pool.
All right, Dennis looks pretty good right now. He looks like he's in control.
All right, 6 ball in the corner. You could play the other one on the side and then kind of just take a good angle, or just come up.
Does he come up between the 1 and the 11, or a little spin goes inside the 1? Or around the 1, between the 1 and 14? He's got options. Good shot.
Yeah, he played the side. It's good. It's a natural angle. Kind of just give it a little stunish. Get straight-ish.
Yeah,
on the
that's all you
next
need
one.
to be. Maybe draw back like an inch or 2.
I think he's gonna just play a stop shot. Just leave it there. Just
A little tougher cut, but
well, but you get more angle, so you get more speed.
yeah.
You do
Yeah.
back like 2 inches.
Yeah, he looks pretty comfortable out there, so he might be getting ready to put together a nice run here. He's definitely got Oliver rethinking that shot he missed, that overcut in the corner pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you a question. That brings up a good question, I think. When if you're playing somebody and you notice that they make a mistake that could cost them the match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you find it advantageous for you to maybe take a break at that point so that they'll sit and think and worry about the shot and kind of beat themselves up and get them out of their own rhythm? If you give them more time to sit and think about the mistake that they made, is that a hindrance or is that...
Maybe not in straight ball. Straight ball, I just want to get going and
right.
Produce a little bit of.
But you know what I'm saying, though? When you give the guy a chance to think about the mistake he made, it might cause him to break up a little bit.
I think it's more in like when you're playing a set of 9 ball.
9 ball or something, yeah.
10 ball, something like that. It could. I mean, sometimes you just want to recoup and just. Wow, look at this.
Right. Wow. Yeah, that was.
It's a bit.
How do you get under the rack from there?
It's a weird layout, man. Weird how they broke up. I thought he was going to hit that break shot a little harder, actually.
I think he's got something in the side pocket, it looks like. Maybe the 12 in the side pocket. He can play in the corner, maybe, but he's going to lose control of the cue ball. I think he's trailing Oliver Ortman 54-44 right now, plus whatever he made off the break so far. That's what he's looking for. He's looking for the side pocket. Yeah, he was a little unfortunate the way that rack came apart. What do you think you would do in this shot? You think you would play it for the side or the corner? Corner being a much bigger target.
But which ball?
The 12. I was looking at the 12 here. Either the corner or the side
Can you
pocket.
see that?
Yeah, looks like you can see it past the 3, but
I might play the corner.
it's easier. It's easier pocket, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's got this, and then
Yeah,
it's fine.
nice shot.
Okay. Good recovery. It looks like he didn't have that. Maybe he didn't even have the corner. You know,
Right, yeah, that could be.
So little room.
Nonetheless, he played a good shot in the side pocket, which is tight at that
Yeah.
angle.
Still got work to do.
I think he's waiting for the tournament director. He might want to have the ball clean.
Either that or maybe the one that watched the hit too.
Oh, yeah, if they're frozen. How are they playing that this year? I mean, with the rulings, if they're frozen, can you push through it, or you have to?
Yeah. If they're frozen, you can just push through.
Okay.
It'd be good for him, but I don't think they're frozen. Yeah, he's hitting away from the balls.
Yeah, you still got to deal with that stack a little bit.
Yep.
You might be able to play the 2 right now and drop down below the 9 and get it done that way.
Hit this one real soft. Super soft.
Did you get down enough?
This is maybe a hair of an angle. Probably notched us both, but it's not good enough.
Yeah, he knows
you
it
can
too.
judge from his body language. He's not like super happy with it.
Well, there you go. Put a good stroke on it.
Good. Yeah.
You still got that little cluster right there at the 3-5-14. It looks like.
Well, the 5 goes.
Yeah, he can get rid. Well, you might even have a combination on the 3 too. Let's take a look. See if we can get a little better view here.
No, I don't think the combo's on. But the 5 goes, and then just work it around from there. Oh, is he slamming this one, the inside?
Yeah, well, he tried to spin into him. He did, but he might have made it worse. He might want to play the 5 now.
He's okay now. He has to play the 5.
Yeah, he's got position for it. I don't think that 15's in his way. You know, as far as his bridge hand or anything. No,
he's not. Yeah, well, he has jacked over the ball, so he's not going to take a chance. He's going to play this with inside.
There you go. Yeah, come on, rail.
Try to get back there.
Perfect.
And now he's it's all good.
Yeah,
there's no like great break shots here, but I think he's going to leave the 15.
Yeah, all right. And you can play the 6 and roll forward a little bit. Once he gets his 5 out, I guess the 3 goes past, the 14 goes past. Yeah, all right. No, he can get at the 14. All right. He should be good from here. Do you find that it's easier to run a rack that's like completely wide open? I'm not saying easier shot-wise, but I guess if you have to sit and think about every shot that you have to play for a rack, you sometimes focus more, and then when a rack is wide open like this, you don't kind of focus as much. Maybe you lose some of your attention. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely want to focus just as much the whole time.
Yeah, you should, but
it's straight ball. Once you take anything for granted, you might miss a position. You
right.
Might miss an easy ball too. So it's all about really having an even concentration and just really.
You need to pay attention no matter what.
Yeah.
What the table is, the same amount of focus for every shot.
Yep. That's the secret.
I guess once you lose that focus.
I mean, you want to enjoy it too. So in a way, of course, don't stress yourself out too much, but just bear down, just to play those positions accurately and look where you want the cue ball to land, just like now Dennis did. He just kind of took a look around where he wants the cue ball to land, and then you kind of position it in your mind before it happens. So it happens then. So just a little bit of humility. combined with good confidence. That's it.
Well, he's in good spot. He's in good position here.
Yeah, he's gonna stroke the crap out of this ball. He's gonna play this with a lot of topspin.
You think he's hoping to hit the stack and come down?
Gonna hit the top of the
Or is he
stack.
gonna?
And I don't know. He might
Is this
go,
more like a
he
center
might-
ball? Just a
no,
touch
it's
above
a-
center, or?
It's a lot of top spin. I mean, stroke it. You know, hit the top of the stack. Maybe go back into it. All right,
Yeah, he's looking at one of the
Fixing the
balls is
level.
loose. How big of an issue is that if you're looking at a full rack? If you get one ball that's maybe a little loose?
well, it's big and straight ball.
Yeah,
because
more so than like
the
10 ball and
impact.
9 ball?
Well, it's big in any case because it just makes the rack less solid and it's not going to break up as easy.
Right.
Takes a lot of power away.
Do you think that's as much of a factor, like to
Let's
say?
check the brake shot out.
Yeah, he kind of soft rolled it.
Yeah, he hits the top. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good too. I like that.
He's got
I
options
think it was
here.
that. I guess there's more angle than I thought.
He might go into him right here off the 10. Looks like the 10's in the corner pocket. No, he's going to play the 7.
No, he's going to play shape. Those position of the 3 and the 6 there are good. Once he gets shape there, you can just bust up the rack a little bit, and then as long as you have an insurance ball, maybe the 7, 5.
He's going to go into him off the 5.
Yeah, this is a good shot because the 14's there,
Right.
the 6 is there. He can play with just a little top spin and just nudge those balls. And he'll always have a shot.
Ooh, I think he's
Yeah, inside.
unfortunate. 8 does go, it looks like, right?
Yeah, no, he's okay.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Smaller pocket with that ball in the way, but
Oh, yeah.
4 ball, but he's almost dead straight. He's got to do nothing with the cue. Expect him to make this one, even off the 4 ball,
No,
if he had to.
It was open. He's got a break shot there. He's looking at it. He wants to get rid of the 2 ball pretty soon because it's kind of interfering with his break ball there. He's gonna bump. Let me see. He's gonna bump the 2 right now. Play the 6.
Yeah, he
bump
could do
the 2.
that.
That's
He's got to be careful. He hits it full. If he hits it on the low side, he's going to lose his break shot, maybe. No, he tried to do it to 3, it looks like. Oh, that wasn't a good shot.
That's just. That was a little hairy.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't play the 6 and just bump the 2.
Well, maybe he had more angle than it looks from here.
Yeah.
A lot of times the monitor's a little different angle than what
Yes,
he's actually seeing.
Let's do. I guess he's got the 4 on the side. Got a little scary there for a moment.
Yeah.
Still gonna have to work that 2 ball out.
Yeah, well, he can do it now. He can play, I guess, he had,
13.
right, 13, 6, and 2.
6.
Or if he comes above it, he can play the 11.
Back to square one.
And then, exactly, and then have the 2 as his break shot. That'll work, too.
As long as you don't overthink it, straight ball.
Right. He's got the angle now if he wants it. He can go right into it or go above it.
Yeah, you can bump the 11 too.
Yeah, there you go.
Like that, yeah.
That worked.
Looks like he's going to leave the 2 ball then.
Yep. He might opt to leave the 1 as his key ball. And just roll this in and
I
come
don't
across the
necessarily
table.
like a ball that far from the break shot. Better to maybe leave the 11.
Stay on this half of the table, right?
Yeah. get like closer to it. He's still thinking of maybe even leaving the 11. It's, you know, between those two, they're fine, both of them. What's the run so far?
I don't know. He started out at 20. He's got 58 right now, so that's 38 plus the full rack if he gets out of here. 52. That's
All right.
not bad, and he still looks like he's in control.
Like he is leading the one. Just you gotta get good shape when you don't have like the triangle towards
Right,
the end.
right.
You know, when you don't have that tic tac thing. Now
Right.
you gotta get a little better shape.
Yeah, we had mentioned the triangle. I think the other day we were talking about it. You pretty much want to leave
This
the
is a
last
bigger
three
triangle.
balls. Exactly. You know, but you want to leave the last three balls almost a stop deal.
Yeah.
You know, to get on your second to last ball, your key ball, and then your break shot. It gives you a much better chance of continuing your run, a much better chance of staying in position.
Yeah.
And again, you don't want to move the cue ball as
See,
little as possible.
yeah. And now with this one, it's far and he's straight on it, so he's gonna have a long break shot.
Nice. He had a little bit of angle to come closer. Good.
That's all right.
Yeah, he's super doing pretty good.
Had
from
he
there.
been like a little further, and then you're further away.
Yeah.
It's just percentage change and
Absolutely.
things happen. So
You don't want to be 4.5 feet if you can be 2.5 feet.
yeah. That's why some people say straight ball's too easy when the guy's always shooting a ball a foot away. I mean,
Right.
it's because he's playing pretty good shape at that point.
They don't realize how hard it is to make it look that easy.
Yeah,
It ain't easy.
the irony.
You guys think it's easy? Anyone out there thinks straight ball's easy? Just put up a rack of balls and try running 2 racks. You know, even 2 racks for not a professional player is a difficult feat.
That's why it's a great game. It's challenging. It's challenging all the time.
Yeah, that goes for any game, any cue sport, 9-ball, 10-ball, any game. Straight pool, banks, 8-ball, rotation, whatever you carom, 3-cushion billiards. It's just such a mental challenge. That's why I enjoy it. Because you're constantly challenging yourself. It's like playing golf. It's like the course is what it is. You can't change the course. You got to challenge yourself to do better. Always room to improve. All right, so Dennis is now up 72 to 54 on Oliver Ortman.
Mm-hmm.
We are in the single elimination phase right now, so this is a pack your bags match. That didn't come apart too well.
Yeah.
He does have a nice,
He's got a combo there.
yeah, a nice little donut right there in the corner pocket.
It could have been funny. I'm surprised he hit it that soft.
Right.
Again.
He could have put a little more into it and got a better spread. All right, now he's got the 3. You can go into it.
Yeah. Carefully.
Yeah, exactly. A little risky going off the balls now.
If you hit it hard, yeah.
But again, because he really doesn't have
more angle than he wanted.
a safety shot. I mean, he's got the 12. If he goes into the 6 and then the
I don't think
11,
he's going to go with the rack now.
yeah.
Oh, he did.
I don't know why he drew it though. That was a little risky.
See.
I think if he went off the other side of that ball, he would have pushed away from the 12. So he would have had the 12.
He actually drew it too hard.
Yeah. Or not hard enough. He would have really had to kill it.
Either
but
that, more stun. I don't know. Now he's gonna have to cut this thing in.
I don't know. He
It's
ain't cutting
makeable.
that in. What's
10 ball?
makeable? The 10 ball? What is he going to cut the 10 in? Oh, the 14, you mean?
Is that a 14?
Yeah.
Okay. No, 10.
Is it? Oh, okay. It is a 10. Yeah, the
Or
14's right near the
Oh,
cue.
looks like he's maybe got a combination in the side pocket.
Yeah, all right. That might work. He could bank that 10 ball, too, if he had to.
Yeah, but the combo straight in. He's gonna go for it. Got a little lucky there.
Oof, wow, that was nice. Yeah, things could have went bad there in a hurry had he not had that shot.
Yep. 14 is a good break shot.
He's looking for the 5, it looks
Again,
like.
yeah, whatever it is, you want to get rid of this 115 cluster. I mean, they both go in the side pocket, but that's it. You only got one pocket for those balls. You want to get rid of
He
the
can't
two.
draw into him now, can he? Off the 6?
Maybe.
He might have an angle to do that. He does have an angle, but I don't know if he's going into him. No. He can get up past that 5 now and play the 1 or the 15 in the side where he's standing. That'll work. He'll take either one of them out.
Just looking for the position now. I mean, maybe he's play the 14, take the position to get rid of the cluster, leave the 5.
Well, he overhit it.
He got a little far on that one. He might be fine still, just...
Yeah, he'll hit the 1. He'll come down a little bit. He might have the 12
Yeah.
next. He'll have the other stripe in the side pocket. Might be the 11. Well, I'll take the 14 now.
No, he's taking 10. He really didn't like that position, huh? He's trying to try again.
Trying to improve on it. Yeah, that worked.
And it worked. Yeah, I like the 1 better because he didn't want to bump into it. You know, he didn't really have a good shape. He
Right.
went for 15. And now he is in the clear. Play the... Is that the 12?
Yeah, it looks like the
Then
12.
Get rid of the 7. 12, 7, 9.
I think he played to get on the 7 next. Yeah, well,
Or if you play
either
the
way.
7, 9
Right.
late. Again, it's like, you know, this is like a lot of distance between those balls, so
yeah, he's
things
going
can
to
happen.
leave the 9 ball as his
That's why
key ball.
I like a little closer range key balls. But if you get good
He
shape,
should be okay, though.
yeah.
If he gets right on the long
Play
rail.
this with a little bit inside English. Yeah, he's looking at those points that he pointed out on the rail. That's where the cue ball's going to travel.
Just spin this forward 2 rails. A little bit of left-hand spin.
Yeah, a little bit left. Yeah. Just double checking the position.
He looks very comfortable, though, still at the table, so.
Juice it.
Yeah, that worked out.
Perfect.
Yeah, even if
Yeah,
you
he's
can
got
just get
good-
parallel with the 5, you'll still have angle to get to the stack, the lower part of
If
the
you can
stack.
follow into the rail, it's even better.
There you go.
Right there.
Well, Dennis Hatch is putting on a show. What's that give him? 86 to 54. Dennis Hatch is halfway there almost. He's still in control. He's playing 1 or 2 loose shots, that could have caused him some trouble.
Yeah.
But
He had the combo on the side. This
they
round.
played a great combo to get out of it and kept his run going. I want to give a quick shout out to the people bringing you the stream. InsidePoolMag.com, NYC Grind, Dragon Promotions, CNGGas.com, Steinway Billiards. I give them a big shout out for sponsoring the stream tonight. Without them, you guys would be watching tennis or golf or something else. But because they do what they do, you guys get to watch some of the greatest straight pool players on the planet.
now
There
he
you
hit
go.
it
He forced
harder.
through it. Yeah, he put a little more into that one. Again, he didn't really get
Doesn't-
the greatest spread.
Yeah, well, it's
You
a
know.
good spread, but not from this side of the
Yeah,
plate.
exactly. He's got a lot of congestion really
You
still
gotta
there.
Play a thin cut on that ball and then come up
Yeah, it looks like he's got the
9.
13 in the middle of the table he can use to get on anything
this.
else. Just come above. Oh, he
going
really
back
went
up
high
above.
with it. I guess he wanted to get the
4
4 out of the
inside.
way.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, this can
It's a
go
little
south
funny.
real bad, real fast for him. You know, he's got to
Yeah.
play the 4, 15, 13.
If he gets on the 3 straight, and then the 6 goes, 1 goes.
If he can get on the 3, that's the whole
Yeah.
key. He's got to get there.
So
See,
play
it
this
looks
one to
like
the side. Play the
looks
other
like
one in
that
the
ball
corner.
comes past the 7. 12 goes past the 7.
I like maybe the 4 and the 15, and then 13, and then get on the
Right.
2. If you get straight on the 2, you can.
Well, I
get
think if he
3.
plays like you said, the 4, 15, 13, he's got the 12 past the 7. From there, he can get on the 2, or he can play the 7, and use the
Unless
7
his
to break him
combo
up.
Goes,
You know.
unless the 10-8 combo goes in, which he was kind of looking at that.
Oh, he's looking for the 3-1 combo.
I don't think he's looking at the combo. He's looking at the position. When the balls are closer together, then you could play the combo. But there's a little bit of a nifty positions to come up with now.
Yeah, it wasn't the best spread he got off the break shot, but
Play this with a hair draw. Come off the rail. So there's some. What's going on with the score?
I don't know. Looks like they're discussing what the score is.
Fix the score.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out where he needs to be. I think, like I said, like we were talking, the 12 goes next after he plays the
Yeah, come
13.
back a little bit. No.
See, I don't know if I
Roll
like that.
inside. No, I like it.
Because he looks like he's got a little bit of an angle now.
No,
He's
he
going
wants
to come
the
towards the 12. Don't like to hit the 12?
He's not going to hit the 12. Oh, he did.
He's not, huh?
Okay.
Got ya. One for the good guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Does that make me a bad guy?
Yeah, I don't want to say that.
It's a good opening shot. I mean, yeah.
I don't.
He's got the 2 ball.
Well, I don't know if he does have
But
the
he
2.
still has to maneuver.
Well, I guess he does. Yeah, all right. Yeah, he's breaking them up
See,
and he's putting them back
trouble with
together
that,
again.
Yeah, that he was pushing balls towards other balls.
I think he needs to draw back off the 8 a little bit, get an angle on the 3 so he can play the 3 and then come into the 1 or 10. That's what I think. Mika's going to step out of the booth for a second. I think he's got a phone call. So we'll see what he does from here. I think he should have drew back just a touch, because if he can play the 3 past the 11, he's going to spin into him now. Maybe try and push that out for a break. He's already got the 7 though. So now he's kind of getting himself a little in trouble. He's got to play the 3 into the 1. I think he might want to come under the 1 if he can, and maybe just come up into the 6. That would be a shot. This way he's guaranteed a shot on the 1. He'll have that'll be his insurance. He went into the 1. All right. See, it was a little risky. Now he's got a tough shot. He's got a long shot on the 6, or he's got a long shot on the 10, it looks like. Or that's the 14, rather. Again, it's a straight-in shot. You would imagine it's kind of simple, but I wouldn't want to be shooting this, you know. If he hits the 6 first before the 1, he's got an easy shot on the 1. Now he's got to kind of do something. He's got to pay attention here. Yeah. Ooh, and he just squeaked that one in. Again, he hit that a little short, caught the long rail, but because it's still got that slide, you know, it's still a little kind of glossy a little bit. He was able to make it. All right, so again, he's in good shape from here. You might want to soft roll the 10, play the 6, get up on the 12, I guess it is, and then draw back a touch for the 7. He'll be golden. He'll keep his run going. I think from here he's got to play the 11. I guess he's going to go with the 6. He's got to come up high enough now, and he don't want to hit the 7. Wow. Wow. Now he's he got pretty far through the rack before it, it ended up shooting himself in the foot. We'll see if he can get out of it. Two rails. All right, he can continue his run. It's a little unorthodox. You really don't see this break shot too often. But it is what it is. If he didn't run into that 7 ball. But he did, and he's taking care of it. Let me give a quick shout out to my guys at Wild Eyes Creations. Joe, if you're listening, how you doing, buddy? And my guys over at Q Shark. They both make excellent pool products. Check them out. Tell them Finger sent you. I want to thank some of the tournament sponsors real quick. John Lehman, Michael Fedak, Stu Matana, Tom Gleish, I believe it is, Paul Housen, obviously Dragon Promotions, Championship Cloth, Fury Q's, Aramet Balls, Master Chalk, Pool and Billiard Magazine, Amsterdam Billiards, NAPL, National Amateur Pool League, Dr. James Heller, my buddy Charles Ames, and his photography, Photog Extraordinaire, and check out www.live-stream-news.com. Check them out. And I want to give a big shout out and a thanks to Alvin. Alvin is the man. Alvin's 2 men. That's what Alvin is. He is 2 men. Because you can't get all this work done with just one person. All right. See, Hash, he kind of shot himself in the foot by rubbing that 7. He came across the table twice and he got stuck on the pack. He's got to play a safety now, but he has to make sure he doesn't leave something dead. And looks like the 3-10-13 might go. He's going to just brush the 9 and come way up table. I'll tell Oliver, hey, let's see what you got from here. That's a nice, impressive run. Gives him 100. Now he's leading the match 100-54. Yeah, there you go. Oliver Ortman's going to take his break, it looks like. It looks like he's going to reach into his bag of tricks maybe, and yeah, he's going to take a break. He's going to think about what's going on here for a second. So.
All I got to do is come.
I'm going to give a shout out too to one of my boss men at work, Joe Regacki. I don't think you're listening, but I appreciate all your help. He helps make it possible for me to be here today because I switched to vacation week, and I appreciate them helping me out a little bit. So, Joe, if you're listening, get back to work, pal. Turn the TV off and get back to work. And JL, I know you're listening. Thank you, pal. Thanks for all you do for the pool industry, live streams, everything. You are the man also. I think you're the brains, Alvin is the brawn. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, I heard you slimming down too, JR, huh? Nice. Getting back into your fighting weight. Good for you. I was talking to Alvin about something. Me and you're going to have to talk later. I got a good idea maybe as far as doing commentary from outside the box. All right? There's an idea out there we got to talk about. Might enable you to have a secret weapon from anywhere on the globe. Alvin will talk to you about it. Me and him hashed it out a little bit. There's possibility here. Yeah, they're taking a break. All right. I want to thank Mika. Mika's going to step out of the booth. I appreciate it, Mika. Always a pleasure.
All right, goodbye, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the game, and thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. Thank you, man.
Pleasure.
I appreciate it.
And
good luck in your next match. Hopefully, maybe it'll be on a live stream.
Maybe I'll be on the live stream.
I'll be talking about your game.
Okay, buddy.
All right, man.
Thanks, guys.
That was Mika Immonen, world-renowned champion, folks. Mega Man, the Iceman.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
He's got more focus and determination and grit, I think, than almost any other player out here.
He's a monster player for sure.
He is. He wants it.
Top
He's one of the
level.
guys. There's a lot of guys out there that have talent that just don't seem to want it like he wants it. He wants to own it, you know. He don't want to rent it, man. He wants to own it.
Yeah, Mika's awesome.
A lot of guys out there, they just go through the motions, you know. They're kind of just renting it a little bit. Not him.
All right, well, let's play our Fury Qs.
40 years of Q craftsmanship. A state-of-the-art production facility. Revolutionary design. When you step to the table, unleash the fury. Precision craftsmanship. A player's Q ready for action. A Q with a sweet hit. A consistent hit. See the entire line of Fury Qs and unleash your fury.
SMG.
We're
I
on.
appreciate it. Hey, I try my best, you know.
Yeah, you do good, Mike. Really
I
appreciate
got a lot of
it.
knowledge. I really do about the game, you know. But I just trying to share it with you guys. I can't get on the table myself often enough. But I love being in the booth and you know, helping everybody out. That's me, you know.
Working on our graphics here.
Alvin's making a little technical adjustments, moving the logos. Trying to get everything perfect for you guys.
They made our logos like really tiny here. Dragon Promotions. Epic. What else we got? Don't forget NYC Grind and Inside Pool teaming up for the Genki Memorial and the Steinway Classic. Steinway Classic will be Sunday.
All right, we just have confirmation from the tournament director This match is kind of running long. We've been running, again, race to 200, you know. It's not an hour and a half match. I think they're going to run the next match on the floor, and the last live stream is going to be Darren Appleton, and Mika Immonen, which ought to be an excellent match. And you know damn well I'm going to be in this chair commentating on that match.
That'll be awesome. That's great that you're going to do that.
Oh, hell yeah. We'll get a little bit of a break. This match is probably not going to end until at least 5:30, you know, because they got 100 balls left. So they'll have a little bit of a break instead of doing the 5 o'clock match on the table and then the 7 o'clock. They'll run the other match outside the floor, outside the TV table.
Right.
A little bit of a break, give me a chance to eat something, which would be great. And then we'll come back pretty much for one of the most anticipated matches in the entire tournament.
Sure.
You know, Mika Immonen up against Darren Appleton.
That's the match.
Two monsters.
That'd be the
monsters of the sport.
Absolutely.
All right, Oliver's going to play it safe from back here. Well,
he leaked it out.
He leaked it out, all right. And he didn't catch a rail. He might be a little fortunate. I don't know if the Hatch has the 1. If he's got the 1, then he's in trouble. If he didn't leak out the 1,
I don't know. It's hard to tell from our angles here. Pulling 1,165 viewers here on Ustream.tv.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Ustream, for kicking us up to your homepage.
Yeah, give a shout out for Ustream, baby.
Do what they do.
Our 2 5 o'clock matches are on the floor. Mr. Shaw, Mr. Cohen will be reporting to table 27, and Mr. Cohen and Mr. Mata will be reporting to table 14.
All right, so just making some announcements. Hatch is looking. I don't think he's got the 1.
No, it's a little blocked, isn't it?
Well, I think he would have shot already, you know.
Yeah.
He might have the 9-10 ball combination. He's,
isn't the safety just try to go up table and click the 5 and put the cue ball up at the top of the...
It is, but you have to hit it really full and you might push something out. So he just decided that because Oliver's already on 1, he's going to push him way up in the corner there. He's going to take the scratch. At one point, trust me, means nothing for him. He just ran 80. You know, he's not worried about getting that 1 point back. And he's going to tell Oliver, hey, man, you know what? You got into this mess. Let's see what you can do.
Nice.
I'm going to sit here and watch what you do from here. You solve this. I can't figure this out. And now he's looking at it. He's going to try and see if there's a dead one, which is always good advice. Whenever you step to the table, always look to see if there's a dead one, or carom, or some kind of kiss shot. Even if it's a 3 or 4 ball combination, when the stack is tight like this, they're very accurate in their own. You don't have to worry too much about trying to work something.
All right, now you can plainly see that it is 99 to 53.
No, there you go. All right. All right. He's looking for the 11. He's looking for the cue maybe off the 3. It's a bigger target area.
It's a makeable ball.
It's a very makeable ball. But then again, do you want to the guy just ran 80 on you? You want to spread him wide open and give the guy a chance?
Exactly.
To run another 80, or 100 and out? If he wants to play safe, he thins off the left side of the 11. If he kind of plays the 11 between the 3 and 4, he can go back up table, almost to where he is now, and not really worry too much about leaving a shot, or that good of a shot.
The lovely Megan Fort, our wonderful assistant, is giving us a note here.
She's writing something down.
Okay, Appleton versus Mika on the stream at 7:30, and it's going to be Mikey Fingers and Sean Wilkie commentating.
Nice.
That'll be good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that'll be excellent.
You're looking forward to that.
Better than me. They'll do better than me. Right.
Hi, viewers.
Megan
says hi. All right.
All right, he's eyeballing.
He wants it. He wants this 11.
He's eyeballing.
He's looking at this thing from every angle.
You're on the stream.
Yeah. 7:30, yeah.
All right, man.
All right, we just saw Mika imminent. He knows he's on TV later. He's going to look forward to that.
That's what he was asking for. Ask and ye shall receive
Exactly,
here at
yeah.
InsidePool.tv. And just what you said was going to happen happened.
I'm telling you, I know
Ooh.
what I'm doing here.
Wow. I should have cut to that camera faster.
You got some knowledge.
is not.
I know what the hell. I know what's going
Oh,
on.
I know you do.
Just think, if you don't know, you better ask somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, see, Dennis Hatch was not afraid of giving up a scratch. Because trust me, folks, he's going to get that one back plus 14 more right here. So it's actually advantageous for you guys listening out there. Don't be afraid to take a scratch. This is not like 9-ball or 10-ball, where if you give up scratch, you scratch, the guy's going to run the game out, run the set out. Okay? It's very advantageous sometimes to take that foul, to put yourself in a better position. Because now, look, he gave up one to get what? To get 102 and out? He's got to concentrate a little bit. He's got to make sure, if he goes through a stack like that, he's got to get through the stack, not get tied up. Yeah, they'll adjust the score after the inning's over because they know he's on one. He fouled. All right, now the 4 and 1 are an issue. Looks like they're wired though, so it's not that much of an issue. I would play the 10 first and give himself a little better position to play the combo. I don't know if I would play it from here. Well, at least play the 10 to come up table. You can play the 6 or 8. Either one of those two will be a good break shot. Either one he plays, the other one will be a good break shot. But he would be able to come down almost straight in on the 4. See, that's what he was looking to do, to get a better position on the 4. But from here, it's not too bad. He might play the 6 from here and come down on that 4. Well, he just play it from here and go up. Not bad, not bad. He's actually doing pretty good from here. And again, he looks comfortable, He looks like he's in control. Well, he overstroked that a little bit. He did not want to be on the rail. Now he's got to watch out. He might go into the 8. If he can jack up just a touch, he might hit this firm and go around the table just to get away from the 8. See, I didn't like going into that, but...
Use it as a stopper, basically.
Yeah,
Bumped
but
it out.
that was his key. It was his break shot.
Yeah.
So now he's...
Got to make one.
Yeah. Now it's a lot harder. He's only got 7 balls on the table, and only really 3 of them, maybe 4, are possible break shots. Well, and Alvin got himself a nice meal, a little din-din. Dennis has to think now. What does he do? How does he make a break shot from here? He might have the 11 in the center of the table as a possible break shot. If he can get on the 8, see, now he's taking the 8 away. He's got the 13. If he can roll the 13 in and come past the 3, he might be able to play the 3 up and bump that 2 or 6 ball out. Just a little bit like that, huh? I think he heard me. Maybe I should be a little quieter. Bump this out. He'll have the 15 next. Perfect. Oh, he's got to hit this a little harder. He wants to nudge that a little further. Ooh. Whoa, he got fortunate there. I don't think he can play the 5, but he does have a cut shot on the 11. Just got to maybe kind of nip this. Oh, you can go forward maybe around the table. Oh, he came under it. All right, good shot. Good shot to keep staying in control here. Perfect. Dennis Hatch continuing his climb here. Upstate Al. How you doing, buddy? Heather Kurtz. Hello, everyone out there in the chat. Again, we're here at Steinway Billiards in Queens, New York, 5 minutes from LaGuardia, 5 minutes from Manhattan. No reason you guys can't be here for this weekend. This tournament's going to go on tomorrow. Finals will be tomorrow. And then Sunday, they're going to start the Steinway Classic. So the room is filling up now with not just straight pool players, but you're looking at the best rotation players, 9-ball and 10-ball players. They're all starting to file in. So if straight pool's not your game and you want to see a little 9-ball or 10-ball, that's coming next. All right, Hatch is still plugging along. He's got a good break shot now, and it's looks like the 11. If he wants it now, I wouldn't be a bad shot from here. If he kind of gets stuck up in the pack there, he's going to have the 12 on the rail, it looks like. Not really on the rail, so it makes it a little easier. One will keep him from scratching if he wants to go that route. But he can play this and go into the 10-8. Spread him out.
And once again, welcome to the Old House in 73rd World 14 Tournament. Currently sponsored by Dr. Michael Feedback. Championship for School Edition 3030.
There he is. He's got the 3, he's got the 1. Yeah, he went right through the pack.
Pool Billiards Magazine, Inside Pool Magazine.
He's got to get rid of that, looks like the 10-ball in the center of the table.
Steinway Cafe Billiards in New York City. Our featured sponsors are Stuart McKenna and Tom White, and our co-contributors are Dr. James Heller and Charles Haynes. Thank you direct your attention to level 4. Our 2 matches, our 2 quarterfinal matches, at 5 p.m. on Tuesday,
Mikey Fingers. Kicking it.
Yeah.
Man, it's so glad. I am so glad to see you.
Steinway Billiards.
You know why?
Because of my good looks?
Absolutely, because you know about straight pool.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I know an awful lot about a little bit. Or is that I know a little bit about an awful lot?
I think that's what it is. Here at Steinway Billiards, where I'm enjoying a wonderful Greek salad with chicken on it and feta cheese, all the vegetables. Greek Maria designed it, and Anna, the wonderful wife of Manny, the owner here.
You got quite the spread going there.
They take good care of me. They won't even let me tip them anymore.
Nice.
They're like mad when I try to tip them.
I'll take your tips.
Give me all the free food I want.
Tip me if you want.
Everywhere I go, I get free food, free drinks, everything, man.
It's
The benefits
sucks to
of
be you,
working
huh?
hard. Yeah, benefits of working hard.
Life's a bitch, I guess, huh?
Yeah, when JR's here, it's way more fun than we really.
Yeah.
Oh, he loves to eat out at the nice restaurants. What's that? Cheesecake Factory and all that. Oh yeah,
Right.
Ruth Chris, JR lives it up, man.
Well, hey, you know,
Made all this possible. You're watching this because of JR Calvert.
you
That's
only
for
go
sure.
around once, pal, so you might as well enjoy it.
Dennis Hatch is making it happen. Obviously, he got out that last rack when he messed the 8-ball up.
Yeah.
What, did he make a break ball? He bump a ball out? I missed it. I was too busy with my Greek salad.
Yeah, you know, I had that happen in the past. I try not to.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
past,
I
the
don't,
past, the past. Forget
I don't
the
wanna
past.
think about
There
the
is no
past.
past.
He's going to go into this 4, it looks like. He doesn't want to push the 7 closer to the 11. He played that very good.
Yes, he did. What's
Now he's got angle on the 4 to get the 7 out of the way. Perfect.
14 is the problem.
14 is not a problem.
Okay.
Come on now.
All right. Yeah, he can use this ball to roll up for the 14 possibly.
No.
And then go the 5
He's
to
got
the
to draw
side.
this one.
Okay. Is he going to use the 5 and to roll up on the?
No, the 5 is going to be his key ball.
How's he
He's
gonna
draw
get-
this a little bit and play the
Gotcha.
6. He can play the 6
I
one
see. He's
rail.
going to use the.
Now he might have to play the 4 because he got bad position here. If he was another 3 inches over, he could play one rail and come back up middle of the table. But now he can't. It's going to come too close to that corner pocket. He won't have a position on the 14 unless he wants to try and play it up the rail. See, now he's looking for 2 rails on the 5 so he can get on the 14, which is still good. You know, these top, flight players, man. They don't need pinpoint position. They got a plan B, C, and D.
Wow.
You know, they can get out from
Absolutely.
anywhere.
Absolutely. Now it's time.
Draw back about a foot, get position on the 14. Come off that second rail and
There you
perfect
go.
position.
The hatchet man
Oh, he's
Hatch.
going to play the 14 first.
from Buffalo.
He's going to try and leave himself a shot on the 5.
You want to? You ready? All right, we're going to get Ralph Eckert back. He's ready to talk, man. I like this guy.
He came up a little
Them
short.
Germans, man, they're awesome. They got the Uber man.
Alrighty, yes, Ralph Eckert stepping back in the booth. How you doing, Ralph?
Hello, guys.
So how you been? I haven't seen you in like so long.
Is it
It's been a long time.
Well,
You
just
know?
had a little snack, you know. And as far as I see, the light are not shining that bright for Oliver Ortman.
Not right now, you know. That's because Dennis Hatch is taking the spotlight. Oh, he kind of got bad position there, folks. Let's see if
Oh,
he
he's
gets
in
to
the rag.
Let's
He
take a
might be
look.
in the rag.
It's real close. We'll have to see. If he's in the rack, fine.
And then he got a good shot.
He takes ball in hand in the kitchen. Why do they call it the kitchen? Do you know?
I don't know exactly why.
I don't know.
I thought you had
No,
right?
you
It's
had all the
it's an
answers.
American
You were-
expression,
You were
right?
coming with, yeah, but you were telling me all about all these American pockets. In 1837, they changed it from a 12-foot to an 11-foot table.
Oh, so it's
I thought maybe you'd put that in a...
the cooking zone over there.
Yeah, he's in the kitchen. What does that mean? It means if you get a chance to go get a burger or something? And if that's the kitchen, what do they call it under the rack?
It's yeah.
You know, they got to
The
come...
living room.
The
It's a
living room.
of
It's in the living
course.
room. Apparently it was in the rack. Good for him. He got a little bit lucky now because he can put ball in hand up in the kitchen. He can put it right next to the sink in the dishwasher. And he can shoot from there. But he can give himself any angle he wants to go into that 11. Wow, very fortunate.
So Dennis Hatch has also a straight through background, as far as I know. That
Yeah.
in his earlier years, or
Yeah.
at the time when he started, he used to play also a lot of straight through. Is that right?
That's what I heard, yeah. I think his high run, they said, was 320-something balls. Only.
320
Yeah,
something.
only 327.
This barely qualifies for this event, right?
I don't know. He might not. They might have to pad his score count, his scorecard. But yeah, I wouldn't have never guessed that Dennis Hatch's straight pull high run is 300 and something balls. Not that he's not talented enough to do that. It's just that you really don't see him play too much straight pull.
Well, he's going right from the spot, so he's not choosing too much angle over here. So the less angle he chooses, of course, it's a better shot, better chance to make it, but the more power he needs to open
Right.
something out of the rack. Phew, looks good.
They opened up very well for him.
Even though he got only one shot.
Yeah. Looks like the 12 on the side.
12 on the side.
He's got to be careful. He might, that's a possible scratch in the other side pocket. It looks. You.
Yeah, I had too many bad experiences.
Well, again, Dennis Hatch really is really impressive actually right here.
Yeah,
This
throughout the whole week,
Yeah.
I saw him. He was. All of his body language shows that he really want to win, not only a match. He want to win the whole title.
He wants the
so
whole
far.
thing, right? And he's playing very well too. You can't take anything away from him right now. He's in control. He's made one or two mistakes, but nothing drastic, and he's gotten out of them. That's the key. See, like right there could be a little bit of a mistake to not force your way out of that.
I guess this is a little bit more costly.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the 5-9 combination is the only way to come out
You
here.
might have the 1-4 combination.
1-4, yeah, also maybe, but both of them difficult.
Very difficult. You see, like I said, he'll get himself into a little bit of a pickle. But we'll see, he's been able to get out of it so far. Hasn't really had to pay a price.
He's making pretty fast decisions also. Going for that one.
Yeah, he's got to play it. He's got no choice. There's no safety from here. There you go. See what I mean? He gets into trouble, he gets right back out of it.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Do you want to predict what ball he's going to use for a break shot?
Of course.
You want to try that again?
5 or 2 ball, it's both still. I don't know if the 2 ball is going to survive from this position. No, he's going for the 4, so yeah, it's 2 out of 5. It will be 2 or 5. He's aiming now for the 5. He's checking if it's a good angle to break with it.
Yeah, he's got the 6 from under the rack, which I guess he knew he would have the 10 from there. He's got to get the 4 ball out of the way.
Dennis Hatch is also a player with so much experience. I mean, also not only on the table, in his whole life he had he survived so much trouble, so much things. So he's a real character, I would say.
Right. He's got a lot of miles on him.
Yeah.
I think he plays the 3 from here. He's got to play that 3 from here.
Yeah. Why not?
Perfect. He really is. He's showing a lot of confidence. He's. You might be looking at one of the favorites in this event.
And maybe one question is, okay, he's showing a lot of confidence. Where do they get this kind of confidence? So,
I think they buy it. They sell it at the counter.
Is it right?
Yeah, you
At
can buy
Walmart.
a big bag of it.
Family package.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll have the big box of confidence and 2 boxes of mac and cheese.
And some motivation as well.
Absolutely. Now he's looking pretty good from here. Stop shot on the 5. He can play 1 rail under the 2, spin, come out above it, and off he goes. He's at 127 right now. This sort of give him 141. He's got the whole rack, I believe. Again, he can even stop in the rack if he doesn't have an angle. He can draw it above the rack a little bit. He'll go forward, a little bit of right-hand spin. Perfect. Well, a little too far. A little too far.
Yeah, not much of an angle there.
Oof, yeah, he kind of overshot that one. But he's got enough of an angle. Again, something like this, I would personally just look to maybe not lower
It's
than.
enough of an angle?
Let's see. Oh, he could use like a punch stroke with a little follow to just chip out 1 or 2 balls below the stack.
I mean,
That's-
Dennis certainly looks like a guy. He looks like a guy who knows something about punches. But
Yeah. We'll see if he can put a dent in the cue ball right here. But like I said, if he just kind of punches it a little forward to clip out the 10.
For example, if
You
he
know
hits
what
the
I'm
10, he could get a shot at the 10. If he
Yeah.
punches it against the 11, he could get a shot at the 1 ball.
Exactly. He might be able to force
Mhm.
something below the stack. He
Mhm.
really doesn't have too many choices, though. I mean, that's the only really shot he has.
He's going to draw. Maybe he likes to hit
Well,
this side of the rack, draw it back, and get.
he had a really
That's
good
good.
stroke on it. He might have the 13. If that 13 is open for him, that would be perfect. Nice and easy shot. He's got options and he
It's
can
a
get
tw-
back up.
It's a 12, yeah.
That's the 12? Okay. Yeah, he can play the 12-10, then maybe the 1 to open him up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter if it's done the 1 or the 13,
Exactly.
just opening them.
He's playing very well. He's going to use the 13, and no matter where he gets, he's got the 1 almost. You know, if he comes forward, he'll have the 1, or if he comes backwards towards where he is now, he'll still have the 1.
Yeah, he's going right into the between the 14 and 5 ball. And if it's the 14 first, and the cue ball goes towards the 5 and the 9, so he will have a pretty good position on the 1, and possibly, depending on his stroke, how hard, you see. He might also end up without a shot.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant by, you know, he kind of gets himself in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, this was a little bit too hard. Just softer, and he should have had a shot on the 1 ball.
Well, we'll see what he does. 8 ball's kind of close to that side pocket. You might see a combination. I don't know if he can't play the 1 past the 11 in the side. He could cut the 9 up. He could bank the 9 into the 8. What do you think of that shot?
Either way, the 14 into the 8
No,
or the 9 ball,
that
the
looks
9
like-
ball long. It would be the 9 ball.
Well, no, if he banks the 9 into the 8.
No.
It's almost a straight in bank shot.
No.
8's close.
No.
Come on,
No.
please.
No.
Just this once. Okay. Okay. I tried to get him to go for it, but
He still got a shot on the 9. But he's going for
he might have the 5 in the corner.
the 5 in the corner. Yeah. It might be open. Can pass the 15.
Let's take a look.
No, it's going 38.
Beautiful shot.
He's coming out of this trouble all the time.
Every time. Wow. Dennis Hatch. Very impressive. And it looks like, again, it looks like this is all part of his plan. He's not rushed. He's in focus. Wow.
Oh. I mean, he overcome so many problems in his life, so he was raised with problems, so he's pretty much used in
yeah.
solving problems. I guess a good pool player need to be a very good problem solver.
Absolutely.
Is this an English expression? Problem solver?
Problem solver. Sure.
Okay. Got a break shot as well with the 14. First
Yeah.
class
Well,
break
he's
shot.
going to push out the 11. He'll push that
No
out.
need to do that. If
Well,
you just let it
no.
roll, play the 11 in the other
No,
corner.
he pushed
then
it out.
Wow.
Use it as almost like a break, not necessarily to get a break shot, but they'll stop the cue.
Mm,
He's golden from here.
yeah, nothing can happen there.
Well, I talked to Mika about this a little bit. When the rack is so wide open like this, do you find that your focus will drop a little bit? You don't have to be as intense because you don't have to solve anything.
You know, we had in one point we talked about that it's not necessary to have 100% focus anyway, maybe
Right.
between 60-70%. And only if you have if you're in a certain problem situation, maybe you raise up your focus to 100,
Right.
your concentration level on 100%. But here you should just go easily through the 60-70% of concentration, and yeah, only if you bring yourself into trouble, then you can go up with it.
Right.
But you can keep it still easy by dividing it into groups: the lower group, the upper group, the middle group,
Right.
and inside one group, normally the pattern of the exact pattern, which ball first. If you have a 3-ball group, it doesn't matter really if you go for A, B, or C first.
Right.
Most important is the where you go from one group into another group. There
Yeah.
are some key positions.
Well, he did overshoot that one a little bit.
You can still try to hold it, but it will be very close
Yeah, I don't know.
to the break shot, and so this makes the position field small, or he has to go all the way around.
Well, he can draw this between the 14, it looks like, in the corner pocket with the little bottom left. Hit the short rail, long rail, and spin back up. But he ain't doing that. He's going to go around the table. He's going
All
to
the
take what he
way
gets,
around.
and he came up short. No, he
like
might have
that.
just enough of an angle. He could probably pound it like he did the last shot and catch the rack. Wow, Dennis Hatch, 155 on Oliver Ortman, who has 53.
That's a solid 102-point lead over the machine.
Well, it looks like the machine's not firing on all cylinders right now. I think the machine is out of order.
I think it's a little bit rusty. Or what?
Don't put your quarters in that machine. You're not getting your candy bar out. That machine ain't working. That machine's going to have a big hatchet sticking out of it in a minute. He's going to pound it, I guess. He's got enough of an angle, but he's got to draw it back a touch. You know, he's got to, I think, come back up table when he plays this.
Yeah, if you don't use too much high or left.
Oh, beautiful.
If you go without high or left, then you might stuck in the rack.
Right.
But if you go with too much, you lose the control of the cue ball.
Exactly.
So you need a little bit of high or low just to get away from the rack.
Exactly. Wow, and he played a great shot there. They just came right apart for him.
No, you can start with a 12 or a 7. How about...
He can play the 7 with a little bit of left-hand spin off the bottom rail and then use the 3 to go into him.
And then you can also play maybe the 12 first and play the 7 after it. You might be able to hold it.
Yeah, depending on the angle, sure.
Or
You might have angle now to play the 12 and draw into the 8 and to the top of the stack and spread them a little bit more.
you can also go to 12, go for the 11, and with the 11 follow for a nice angle on the 3.
Right.
Or play the 12 and let it follow to the long rail and open the rack a little bit more with the 2.
Yeah.
So many options, and he has to make the decision. It's more about to make the decision than because either way we gave 3 options. I guess every way could work.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the beauty about straight pool. You know, it's not just one specific way. You see, he plays a little bit inside. He's got the angle on the 3.
This was the first option you
Yeah.
mentioned.
See, I think he does have to be a little careful though. If he goes forward, there is a little bit of a window there. He can go right through the stack, just clip off 1 or 2 balls and then way up table.
Pretty good.
All right, that worked. He's still got a little bit of an issue in the center of the table there, the rack. He's got to get that 6 ball out of there. If he can shoot a 1 now, I think he shoots the 1 now. A little bit of forward, a little bit of high ball, push down to 10. He'll have the 10 next.
He don't have much to worry, but a little bit he's thinking about where do I get my break ball from.
Right.
I mean, he has, even any doubt, he still has the 8 ball, but he can make a better one now
Yeah,
at the
it's the
6
6.
and making the,
He's got to be
kicking the 3 with the
He's got to
7
be
ball
careful
out.
not to draw it behind the 4 though.
Yeah, there
All
it
right,
is.
good. Nice and
That's his
short.
break shot.
Perfect. Play the, what is it, the 10 or the 14, and he can play the 4 on the opposite side or the 9 in that side pocket.
So the last 3 balls might be the 12, 8, and then the break, the
Yeah.
13.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got position on the 9.
Sometimes when you to find the right patterns is to think about from the back. You know, you
Yeah.
think from your break shot. Okay, which ball I wanted to shoot before the break shot, and which ball
Exactly.
would be a comfortable one to shoot before that, and so you go backwards till you are to the
Exactly.
position
Yeah.
where you're at right now.
Yeah, do a little reverse engineering there.
So from there you might go on position near the 8 to play the 9 or the 4. Whoops. Yeah.
All right, you still got the
We
9.
could have done that without a touch on the 8.
Yeah, so once you start doing that, you can only cause more trouble, you know.
He might change his mind and go for the 12. I don't know. Let's see. No, he stays with that 9 ball, 4 ball. Can also be. It's a pretty long way. I would have shoot that kind of soft, you know, and keep the position near the other long rail. Maybe play the 15 ball first, then the 4. But like we said
might- he
before,
might-
so many possibilities,
different
and
choices. He
you
played
have
at
to
15
take a
now.
decision.
Oh, got to slow down a little bit. All right, he's still good from here. He just doesn't look like he wants to miss. You know, he'll play the 12 on the side, roll up and get the 5 maybe, or draw back
Uh-huh.
and play the 5 in the upper right to get on the 8.
Uh-huh.
And then before you know it, there you go. A little unfortunate. He might be dead straight on the 5. Or he might have to go above. He's going to have to play this with a high right. Or maybe just a high ball. He can maybe play high left a little bit and stay straight on the 8. Yeah, he spun it. Come on out, come on out, come on out. I think he's in trouble here. All right, I got it.
You got it?
I got it. He's got a little more angle than he wants, right? He just plays almost like a stop shot, and he drifts the cue ball right into the stack.
No.
Then he'll be in the kitchen.
No.
Yep.
No.
What do you think? You think he wants to force this one rail?
Oh, I can still hold it.
Yeah, hold it, drift it right into the kitchen. Right into the, oh, he decided
No.
to force it.
More angle than I thought.
Did he? Yeah, okay,
That's
good. Ooh, just enough, just enough.
There's a lot of power in this
Wow.
stroke, huh?
Well, look at the guy. He used to be a professional boxer.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think he was a professional boxer. I think he's got, might have like 13 matches or something under his belt.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. He used to train under Danny DiLiberto. Danny DiLiberto used to box
I know that.
in his younger days, yeah, and he was upstate in New York, and he taught Hatch a long time ago, if I'm not mistaken. Again, he's going to have to, he'll drill this again into the stack. He's not going to drill it like Torsten Holman would, but
He got 169. All right.
wow.
31 to go. 2 more racks and 3 balls.
He might run the set out. All right, he's got the 7 or the 11, it looks like. Or is that the
15.
15? Yeah.
15 in the side to open the remaining rack. Pretty good speed. His rhythm is pretty good. His routine is very good.
Oh, he got fortunate there, and then he got unfortunate.
And
He can cut that in. He can cut the 10 in. But wow, oh boy.
that's not the easy cut. And he don't has the 100% pocket available. Only part of it, I would say 50% of the pocket.
No, I think he's got all of that.
Really?
Yeah. Let's go this way. Yeah, it looks like he's got a full pocket.
Yeah, looks better from here. Yeah.
Dennis Hatch.
Amen.
He is still in control. Very confident. He's out. Of course, I'll give him the commentator's curse. Now that I said he's out.
That's why it's so important when you practice. You have to find your a good rhythm, a rhythm that you want to choose and you have to be able to hold up also in pressure situations.
Right.
So sometimes when you play practice, you have the tendency to play a little faster.
Yeah.
Because it's not that important, right?
Exactly.
And that's a mistake a lot of times they do, because they create two different games. A
Right.
practice game, which is loose and funny and fast, and then suddenly comes something, a tournament play, something serious. Oh, now I have to play serious.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Now I play it the right way.
that's yeah.
And then they're not used
They're
to
not
it.
used to it, right? They don't practice under the same conditions that they're going to be playing under, which is a mistake.
And my teacher always said that when you practice, you have to pretend you're playing your most important game in your life.
Right.
And when you play the most important game of your life, you have to treat it like practice.
Yeah, well, that's true. Wow. Absolutely. Well, that brings up a good question. Who was your teacher? Who taught you the game?
I had an older Chinese guy teaching me the game. His
Yeah.
name was Tobias Kim.
Okay.
Was the owner of the pool hall. He was a very intellectual guy. He studied mathematics, physics, and English or Anglistic in universities in New York, in London, Vienna, and Heidelberg.
Nice.
So, and he was a good pool player. And so it was like a little Karate Kid story back then. And this is what my actual book is about, which will come out in English, probably in October, November.
Oh, good. I want the first copy.
And the title of the book will be The Final Freedom, Reflections of a Master Student.
Oh, interesting. Wow. Yeah, I definitely going to read that.
So it teaches you, if you don't have, for example, any self-confidence, where you can get it.
Right.
If Walmart has nothing
Okay.
available.
You're going to say they sell that in the bag too?
For example, you can use body language, starting to move like you would be confident.
Right.
Or this
You
is
can
like-
fake it is what you're saying.
Yes, after 5 minutes, the right feeling will come with it.
Right. Fake it until you make it.
Yes.
There you go. All right. I think he's got to go into him right here. Play the 3, a little bit of inside.
You can go from the
Nice and
from
easy.
the rail right into it.
There you
like
go. He's got the
this.
7. He does have the 13 as a break shot. A little far. It's a little far. I think he can use it.
Yeah, and he will only hit maybe
That's-
only the corner of the
Okay.
the rack. Sometimes you will be surprised and pass
Well,
the rack.
but you got to remember too. He's got what does he have now? 169.
You need the next rack and
83.
3 more balls.
Yeah. I don't think he's got any angle on the 14. Just roll it forward and play the 4, it looks like, on the left-hand side. And get back on the long rail.
And somebody mentioned here, he's acting like he's practicing. That's
Yeah.
what I just said, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you have to do. That's great advice for you guys out there listening. You have to practice like it's the most important game of your life, and when you're playing the most important game of your life, you got to make like it's practice.
Which is easy to say.
Yeah.
That's what you have to work on. And the closer you come, the better it will be. The more, then you create only one game.
Easy to say, hard to do. There you go. Now he's in great shape to continue his run. He might be out from here, folks. Dennis Hatch might be on a 102-ball run, I believe, once he gets out of here. And he's close. He's in good shape right now. I do not predict he'll miss the pack. He only has to clip him.
I don't know what should happen to stop him. Even though he's in a trouble situation, he showed us that he can go out of there.
Yeah, this is going to be. He can play a soft draw shot here. If he's going to clip the 4. If he's afraid or in danger of going past it, he can play a soft draw shot.
What's the title of Rod's upcoming book again? The Final Freedom, Reflections of a Master Student. Somebody was asking in the chat.
Yeah, put me down for that book when it comes out. All right. Looks like you can hit it. There you go,
Wow.
folks.
He really smashed that in.
It's over.
Can you have a more open table than this
This
one?
is perfect. He's got 2 or 3 break shots already. Nothing's touching. No clusters. If he just stays within himself and plays the way he wants to play, like he's been playing.
If it's open like that, you don't know what to do because you got so many options.
Right. Well, I think he'll figure it out.
Yeah, sure. But still, it's not because it's so open. You have too many options, and you have to be a very good and fast decision maker here.
Pick one and stick with it. I think right, wrong, or indifferent. If you make a decision, you have to stick with it. And learn from your mistake if it's the wrong decision. But you can't be afraid or intimidated with the choice you made. Pick it, shoot it, move on to the next.
And when you come close to the end, you always have to think just what you are doing. So like now shooting the 2 ball with the right angle for the 10 to come out, to go for the right, to this ball with the right angle to go to that ball. So just think what you are doing. Otherwise you will leave room in your mind to get into negative thoughts like,
Right.
what happened if I miss that? What happened if I,
Yeah.
oh, I could run this out or whatever. There he goes.
Oh, hit that 4. Hit it. Oh, boy.
Oh, he feels comfortable now. It's a problem situation.
Oh, well,
Likes
then.
that.
Yeah, I was going to say. He's got the 7.
He had way too good position. Now he's comfortable.
Yeah, but he's got to watch out here, though. I mean, he's going to play the 7. He might go into the 8. And that's
Plays
with
the 7?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cut the 7. If he comes off the 8, I mean, he could scratch. Oh, he could scratch. No, he's good. Perfect.
Good prediction.
Well, you see what happens, though. Yeah, exactly. He's got the 2 as his break shot.
No, he
He's
should
got the 5
continue
as his
with
break shot.
with the 8. 8 and the other stripe down there on the head rail.
Yeah.
And with the other stripe.
He'll
the
play the
center.
6 and the 5. He don't want to be straight on this one or on the rail. He can play the 6 and the 5 as his final 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't need many from there. What'd you say? He needs 3 after this rack?
Yeah. After the break shot, 2 more. If I'm counting right. I guess it's not much of a difference for Dennis Hatch.
No, it shouldn't be. He's hitting these with confidence. He's got a shot in the 4. He can come up for the 13.
I came in here in the booth and I like to watch some Ortman Dennis Hatch match, and it's just a Dennis Hatch match.
Yeah? All right. Play the 2, 13, 6. Either way.
I tell you what, he's my the hottest tip for me. If I would give if I would have to pick a guy
Right.
to win a tournament, Dennis Hatch. Hope you
As
don't
long as you don't hit the 5.
Hurry, hurry.
All right. He's going to go up a little further up than he wanted, but again, this is something he only really has to pick out 1 or 2 balls. There you go. He made sure he got himself a nice easy shot.
Mm-hmm.
He needs this ball and 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You guys have been watching the Dennis Hatch Show. I think Hatch was at 98 when he started his run. He was at 99 because he scratched, and then he played an intentional foul against
Yeah,
Oliver.
they're discussing already
Yeah.
if it was a 99 or a 101 run out.
Yeah.
Let's say something between 80 and 180 run out.
That's a
Come on.
Well, that's kind of like saying that I can do between 200 and 300 push-ups. And I used to get people with that all the time. They think you're going to do 200 to 300 push-ups. Between 200 and 300.
I
I do
cannot.
3. I'll do 3. 3's between 200 and 300.
Okay.
Oh, he got unfortunate now, folks. He really did. He's got a combination on the 9 if he wants to keep going.
You can go for the 6 ball.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. It's just a usual break shot for Dennis.
No.
Probably with ball in hand, he would cue ball place right over.
That's right around where you would want it, I guess. Yeah. I think his oh boy, this is tough. He was unfortunate there. You don't want to leave a guy like Oliver Ortman a chance at the table.
I mean, Oliver still needs a 147. This is you
Okay.
don't pull that out just like this.
No, you don't have to. You can run 40, 50 and play a good save,
Sure,
you know,
sure.
but
Yeah.
the guy's high run is, how high of a run does Oliver have?
Oliver, it's
400?
360 something.
That's 360. All right, so 140 should be nothing. He's playing the 9. Now he played the 1, and he played the 1, and it didn't
missed
go. See? He got a little
And
unfortunate. He's 2
Oliver is
balls away.
taking a timeout.
Yeah, of course, he's going to let Dennis think about what he did.
Uh-huh.
He's going to let Dennis sit and think. My God. Wow. He just got a little unfortunate with that last shot, with the break shot. I still think that was the right shot, though, as opposed to trying to cut that 6 in.
The 6.
Yeah.
Now I can say the 6 should be the right shot. Because he missed the 1.
True. He didn't really explode. He didn't really explode the whole rack, though.
Imagine if it would be a full rack, just the 6 would be the break shot where it is right now, and the cue ball was there. Where
Oh,
it
yeah.
was. He would have gone for it.
No, I don't know. I
He
don't
would
know.
have gone for it.
You think?
Yeah. What? He would have gone for it.
You need 2 balls, maybe.
And open the whole rack to make sure.
Well, whatever. You know, I don't think he likes Oliver that much. But Oliver's got a good shot here. He can play the 9-1 combo and go into the stack. That's not too difficult a shot. He can play the 6 and go into him. He's got 2 different choices right here.
Yeah.
Either one he picks is going to be good. But now, you know, he just gave the keys to Oliver Ortman.
With a 9-9-1 combination, he can get a nice position on the 7.
Yeah, well, if he plays a 9-1, he can go right into him.
He can, but he can also play a nice position on the 7. The 9 remains in front of the pocket. And
Yeah,
as
if he can hit it that softly, sure. He'll have a shot there. I think he plays the 6. Because if he gets in trouble, he'll still have the 9-1. You know what I'm saying?
If he plays the 6, he opens the rack.
Yeah.
You don't know what happened to the 9 and the 1 then.
Yeah.
It will be covered, it will be released. I don't know.
No. He's going to take his time.
Oh, he was he's not He didn't pass us, and he need to pass us in order to go to the restroom. But I saw him. Oh,
Maybe.
here he's coming.
There he's going to the think tank again.
Okay.
Yeah, getting back in there.
Oliver
Gonna
is
think a
passing
second.
us to go to the restroom.
Well, Dennis Hatch did leave the door open for him. It's not open very much, but
The restroom is not open.
yeah, there must be somebody in there.
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh no, it's open.
All right.
They have a very interesting. We should tell about the details in the restroom.
Do you, I tell you what, you can give all the details of the restroom you want. This, ladies and gentlemen, Ralph Eckert and stories from the toilet.
They have 3 parts for the smaller business and 1 part for the bigger business, but without coverage. So if somebody wants to make some bigger business in the restroom,
Yeah, well-
he has to lock the whole restroom up. you
Either
know?
that or you got an audience.
And then sometimes there's really building a long line in
Yeah.
front of the restroom.
Well, hey, that's all right.
It's so funny. I never saw it somewhere else before.
Yeah, I think that actually used to be the ladies' room. They
Really?
switched the 2 of them for whatever reason,
Oh.
but maybe they just didn't get a chance to finish putting up the partition. You know, because if I'm in there conducting some business, I don't really necessarily like an audience. Not unless someone wants to send in the wiper. But all right, Oliver's back. He's got his game face on.
You certainly need to get some game going on here. I mean, he's not here to play the trumpet, so. Oh, Dennis is also walking around here.
I think he's getting back in the area. There you go. He's in.
Here they are, back.
There we go. Well, Dennis is biting his cue.
Maybe they can start to build up some cues with different flavors or so for people who like to bite their cues.
Maybe. Kind of like a big pretzel stick. Yeah, he had a really small pocket for that one. I don't know. Yeah, he's very small from where he was at, but he might have had a bigger margin of error if he tried the combination. But you can't second guess the guy. All right. Now we got to figure out what he's going to do.
Let's see. Yeah, he's going for the 6.
All right. Oliver's going to start his journey here with the 6 ball. He needs 147.
The machine.
Let's see just how well the machine works.
Just inducted into the Staight Pool Hall of Fame this week.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Stay.
That's a pretty good honor, I would imagine,
Uh-huh.
being in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, he won 2 World Straight Pool titles, 3 US Open Straight Pool titles, 9-ball World title,
Yeah.
but enough titles in Straight Pool anyway. And you can imagine how many titles he had in Europe and
Oh,
Germany.
man. Forget all of them.
If you think about the number, it's German titles more than 40.
Wow.
So you might think that we have our championships on a monthly basis.
That's about right.
But that's because they play championships in 9-ball, in 8-ball, in Straight Pool,
You mean it's not the February 9-ball World Championships?
No, it's not.
The German World... The
But
German
why having it one time a year if they can have it 12 times a year?
That's kind of like winning a weekly tournament at your local pool hall.
Why not? You can have the US Open on a weekly basis if you like to.
Yeah?
If the players can afford it, I mean.
Yeah, that's true too. That's a big nut there every week. All right, but he's going to start his run right here. He's in pretty good position. And, you know, he is a Hall of Fame player. He's won this event twice. Yeah, the machine is definitely running, folks.
And the first time he won the US Open straight full was
I do not know. He beat Steve Miserak, I believe.
yeah, 1989.
And I heard
Uh-huh.
that he beat Miserak with a big chunk missing out of his tip.
With a big what?
A chunk missing from his tip. He miscued and blew out a piece of his tip.
Really?
Yeah, and he just turned the tip around when he shot. I don't know how accurate that is. If you guys out in the chat know a little bit more about that, but I actually heard, yeah, when he beat Miserak, he had a nice big chunk missing from the tip.
So he played only center cue ball.
Center
after
cue
that.
ball. Or no, even if he wants to play a draw shot, he just rotates the
Just,
cue so the tip is down. How big is that? Beat Steve Miserak in the US Open with a busted cue. At half the tip? That's tough.
He certainly don't give up, that's for sure. And that's the interesting part for us, because we can see, can you imagine if he really would pull off something like this? And
Did you watch any of the World Championships last year?
yeah, I was there.
You were there. Remember the
Finished
match?
third.
Well, then you would remember, I guess. Well, no, you might not, because you might not have saw the match. Johnny Archer played who'd you see?
Yeah, I remember that
He
one.
ran 98.
And
I think
who'd you see
98 or
run
99
out
missed, and
100?
who'd you see ran out to 100?
This is wow.
Yeah, Hooji's not here this week. I didn't see him here this week.
Mm.
Kind of surprised. All right. He has to figure out which ball he's going to use. He wants to take the 9 out. Oof. Yeah, well, he can still.
It looks like maybe that he's going for a 2-ball, then the 12, get a good position on the 9.
Yep.
Which is hard, because he needs a certain angle to pass then the 10-ball to get a good break shot position.
Well, after he shoots this, we'll get a different camera angle. I think the 9 is out of the rack also. That might be a little tougher to see, but the 10 goes past the 9, so depending on where he gets, he can play either one and get position.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
You see, it looks like from here, he plays, I guess it's the 10. But he's not, he's playing the 9. He might just draw back a little bit and stay in the rack.
Yeah.
Oh, he had angle, okay, good.
That's the certain angle he needed to
Yeah,
get this
yeah.
position without hitting the 10.
I thought he had the angle, he was going to come towards the rack.
Somebody's asking what happens if you accidentally leave the last ball in the rack. Goes, oh. It's already answered.
Yeah. It gets in the kitchen. Someone answered that also. They said that, I guess, a while ago, there wasn't room for a big table. And a lot of times, when you were actually shooting, I guess in a bar or wherever the tables were at, when the ball was up there, you actually were standing literally in the kitchen
Ah,
so that you could shoot.
okay.
So I guess that might be where the actual term in the kitchen means, because when you're shooting from anything up in that end of the table, you got to stand in the kitchen.
So thank God it was the kitchen and not the restroom.
Not the crapper, yeah. I'd be hard to commentate on that because he's got the cue ball and the crapper. Let's see what he can do from here. That'd be something.
So he's does he have the direct shot on the 4 ball? Yes.
He might. Or is that the 5?
He can pass this.
Looks like the 5.
Yeah, it's the 5. 4 is in the center. No, it's the 1. The 4 is gone.
No, the 1's in the rack.
Yeah, but the 4 is gone. Then.
Okay. See what he's gonna do. Well, he's gonna play the 7 now to go into the 8.
No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
Is that risky? That's a little risky.
Yeah, of course. But could also choose the 6, go into the 12. You know, it would be the same risk. But so he's okay. Okay,
Well,
perfect.
there you go.
Perfect. You got the angle you need to open the rack.
You think he can open it from here?
Mm-hmm.
With the 3? He's got to kind of force it.
Yeah. Let me see.
I like to go up table. He can play with the 6. If he overshoots his position, he can shoot the 8 next.
But the 6 is so much up front, the racks. You don't have a big position field for that.
Yeah, if he just plays this with all high right.
He's going to break.
Nice shot. Oh. He kind of tied up everything along the long rail there.
Let's see if he can survive this rack here. I mean, with the 8 ball, he might go now into those 4 ball pack.
You think that's a good idea?
I have always good ideas.
What other choices he have, really? See, that's what I was afraid of, him kind of glancing up table or...
Yeah, but if you would have hit right in between those 2 balls, it would have been perfect. Now he's in trouble, certainly. Long shot on the 6 or on the 15.
Oh, that's what they say about if, you know.
If.
If and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. Now what does he do?
He got a slight angle on the 6 ball. He might use it
Or the
to
2.
go into those
That's the
into
2.
9 ball.
He's got to force that. I mean, he could roll forward just a touch and get the 11. He might have a 114 combo. He's got a couple of things he can do from here. I don't think he can get into those 3 balls on the long rail.
Shoot it soft for the 11. Pretty good. But what to do with those 3 balls on the right?
Well, the lower 2 look like they're lined up pretty good for the combination. That's what he's looking at now. I think he's got to just take care of the 1 right here. Just glance into the 1 a little bit, push it out, and have a shot on the 14. He's got to break those up. He's going to go into it anyway, I believe. I don't think he got the result he wanted. He definitely didn't get the result he wanted. He might have to play the 2 ball now. Well, maybe the 14 goes. Hard to tell.
2 ball.
Yeah, the 14 looks like it'll go.
2 ball.
He might play the 2 than the 14. I don't think he's going to come into these 3. He'll just come right across. Stay above the side pocket. Nice. All right, that works.
Oh, he has to get position on the 14.
He might play that combo now. If he plays the combo, you know, he'll have position on the 14.
That's right, that's right.
And plus, he's got position for it now. A little further away than he wants.
You
But
see, I'm starting to lose concentration by myself.
yeah,
I'm starting to lose concentration by myself.
Yeah, well, that's not a good thing. Well, after this, maybe we'll go get something to eat. I think we're going to have an hour or so. There you go. Perfect.
What matches do we have on the other tables? We have a match going on the next round for between Jason Shaw and Thorsten Homan.
Oh, that should be a good
And
match.
Thorsten Homan is actually leading 107
To 5.
to 5 from Jason Shaw. And he's still on the table. Another match is going on between Stefan Cohen and I don't see.
I can't tell.
Can
Might be
be-
Bustamante.
Could be Charlie Williams.
No, I think it's Bustamante. Shaw beat Williams.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
think so. I think he's playing Boosty. And I have no idea what that score is. We can't see the score from here. We'll try and get you updates. Oh, there you go. He came up short for the 1, but he's...
Maybe he was trying to get a position into the side for the 12. If the 12 cannot pass in the corner
He can
pocket.
do that now, yeah. He'll have the angle on the 1 to come 2 rails for that break ball. All right.
Good enough to draw it?
I don't know. What do you think? You can draw that and stay above?
Yeah. I would say so from this angle. I would
Let's see
draw
how
it
we
into
get.
the long rail just between the break ball and the middle pocket. And come
Slow
up a
down,
little
slow down, slow down. Not that I'm rooting for him against Hatch. I'm rooting for good pool. And he did play a good shot there.
bit. Somebody say if Ollie wins this match, this became history and Dennis will jump from a bridge.
Yeah.
A small one.
Well, if Dennis doesn't win this match, I definitely would not want to be in his way for
Absolutely.
for the next couple of weeks.
Room clearance here.
Oh boy, step aside.
So it wouldn't be a good idea to go to Dennis then and, hey Dennis, how was the last match?
What happened?
How
Did
is the tournament going?
Yeah, how'd you do? You wouldn't want to talk to him. I don't think I'd want to talk to him about it. Yeah, we'll see what Oliver can do. There you go. He broke him up. He might have a 215 combination. He's got the 4. He can come up table and play the 10, it looks like.
Yeah.
So he's very good from where he's at, even though they didn't spread that well.
Yeah,
You know.
the view shows us the 4 ball going in the center of the table for the 10. But he's checking out all the other combination aspects here.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
this
oh
little
yeah,
rack.
yeah. You might, if the 210 is dead, you'd be better off playing that instead of going up table. They might not be so. Well, he's got a shot in to break him with the 10.
Mm-hmm.
I would have preferred maybe a little bit more angle, but he doesn't have to hit these too hard, I don't think. Wants the 8 to get going. Looks like he's got a combo on the 8 now.
I would bet on the 7.
You think he cut the 7? Yeah. I like the 8. He doesn't have no issues with the bridge. 8's sitting right there like a nice big fat goose. Now he's got to kind of bridge through the balls. Oh, he's actually going right. He's got a window there. Nice. You can get
You know
right through
those
it.
Germans, you know. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
You could have expected more out of that.
Yeah. Well, he could break him out here with the 8.
Mm.
I don't think that's a bad shot. If the cue ball hits the side of the stack and comes down the table, he's got the 13, it looks like, or the 1.
Would agree, yeah.
It really can't stay up table. No matter where he hits that stack, he'll have one of those 2 balls.
Has enough angle on the 8 as well.
Yeah? All right, there you go. Perfect. 3 came out, 2 came out for a break. He does have the 2 stripes up top, the 11 and I guess it's the 10 or the 14.
Yeah, he has to take care of them.
You can take them out with the 6 though.
The 6?
Yeah.
Also with the 5 or... Yep. So probably now 3 ball and then taking care of those 2 balls, 13, 12, and then need to come close to this to take care of those 2 balls there.
Yeah, you see, Oliver can pick his way through. The table's playing very well. It's not really giving players too much trouble.
Yeah, it's playing
And
well.
as we saw Dennis Hatch, he got in trouble, he got out of trouble right away.
I wonder why the championship class is not so... It's very good class, but why it's not... I don't see it very often in Europe or in Germany.
I don't know. Maybe you have to take some back with you. Spread the word. You can sneak that on the plane, right? Big roll of fabric.
Why not? Yeah.
Maybe you can become a distributor.
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, I don't. I have so many distributors, so why they don't go for this class?
It's a good club.
It's always good
You know?
to have something else. You know,
Absolutely.
not only this or that. And championship is sponsoring events over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Right? So why not get the opportunity to get some sponsored events in Europe as well?
Yeah, why not? How big is pool in Germany? Is it a big sport in Germany?
Not as big as here in America.
No?
You have good players, good quality, so the quality of players is very high.
Right.
But
There's just not that big of a pool.
prize money, for example, is not existing, I would say.
Right,
So.
yeah.
I have some nice tournaments like Stuttgart Open, Hengela Open, 29 Open, or a lot of little medium tournaments.
Right,
we would
right.
say here.
Kind of like a regional event here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's all right though.
Pretty good organized, also with live streams sometimes, Stuttgart Open as well. But yeah,
All right, Oliver's
mostly only on the weekends, you know.
Right.
All right.
Oliver's continuing his march. What does he have now? He's got 80, it looks like.
You got 80.
So he's got 94. It's getting closer.
That's one aspect is if you are down a lot of balls behind your opponent, then it's if you just think always about those 140 something you have to make, or 70 or 60 if it's a big amount of balls, you don't necessarily have to think about that you have always to make those balls. Like you said before, you can also, when you just put up together a little run, like 30, 40, and put up a nice safety.
Yeah.
And the closer you come, your opponent loses his confidence.
Oh, absolutely.
And so,
They run out of gas real quick if you keep creeping up on them. And when they get back to the table, they have no shot. If they're looking at safeties and kicks and and nothing, their game is going to drop real bad because it's going to get frustrated. Most of the guys don't have that super sharp mental game, to keep them in a position where they'll just keep trotting along until they know they're going to have a shot.
I got a 7.
Yeah.
Seven, 4, 13, for example.
That would
Or
work.
is it a
You can go-
12?
You can go to the 12 right now. This way he's got the 4 as insurance. He might play the 3 right now. He can maybe play the 3 and draw back a little bit.
3, 4, 12.
Or he can play the 12 maybe, and then the 4 and break him up with the 4. He's going to go into him here.
I
A little
like
risky,
that.
a little risky,
Yeah.
but you know. That's what you call an educated guess.
An educated guess. Okay.
Yeah. You take a little bit of a chance, but you know what the results are going to be, you know, pretty much. It's not the first time he's done something like that.
By the way, in a match between Thorsten Hohmann and Jason Shaw, Thorsten Hohmann is at 113 and Jason Shaw on 12 and on the table.
Yep.
So it's still open there.
Oh, Jason ran 276, I think, the other day. So he's not out of that match by any chance.
As long as it's not his average, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, right. Imagine that. All right, a little straighter than he wanted here.
So 15 ball, 2 rails, maybe. Oh no, the 9 ball is blocked. Oh, that's
Well,
hard.
maybe if he's got a little bit of an angle, he can pull towards the center of the table. Or he can thin off the 15. He's playing the side. He'll come 2 rails. He'll have the 1.
For the 1.
Nice shot. I think he's going to draw into him right here. A little unfortunate also. He's got to play the combination.
11 ball on the side, maybe. But the combination might be. It's nicely lined up.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice shot. Now he's still got to make a break shot.
If not, the 3 ball might be available.
Yeah, from underneath. Sure. The only issue there, I think, would be trying to get on it. He's got to play the stripe on the 10 ball, and he's got to get the 14 out of there. So the 9 ball's got a pocket. Ideally, if you're going to play the 3, you'd want to play the 14 as your key ball or a ball in that position.
That's right.
He's going to have to take the 3 out now. Not bad. He's okay from here still.
Natural roll into the 6 and 8 after the rail.
I don't know. I think maybe he's going to end up hitting a 9. It looks like he's going to come 1 rail under the 9 if he just rolls forward. Nudge it up.
Such fun.
All right, here we go. He's going to play the 6 on the side. He might be able to play the 6 on the side and roll forward a little bit, play the 11, knock out the 11.
Yes.
He might have a little too much angle for that. You might have to hit it too hard to get the cue ball to bend up to clip the 11. No, it looks like that he can do it. Oh, missed the
missed
6.
Easy shot.
Dennis Hatch needs to calm down. He just can't jump up. He's got to stay focused right here.
But he tried.
He's got to stay focused right here.
2 more balls.
That's right. You know, he's excited. He's got a chance to win the match right here. He's got to calm down. How many times have you seen a guy like this jump up, have a shot, and then miss it or rattle it?
Like we said, if you just pull together a little run, the pressure is on him.
Yeah.
But he's very good.
And he's got the 14, it looks like.
Yeah, that's it.
Dennis Hatch is going to defeat Oliver Ortman. Oliver gave the match. See? Dennis Hatch, I'm not going to say destroyed Oliver Ortman, but he really put a beating on him, and Oliver just couldn't come back. And he defeats Oliver Ortman. Wow.
All right.
200.
Thank you very much.
200 to about 94. Yeah, I want to thank Ralph Eckert for being in the booth with me. I want to thank everybody out there in the chat. Everyone.
Next match is at
All the moderators.
7:30.
Yeah, 7:30. Appleton versus Nika. You guys do not, I repeat, you do not want to miss that. So, stick around. We're going to have a little bit of a break.